If I remember correctly, Lucas Raymond has quick release on. So, oh, okay. All right, EA, you're not even hiding it anymore. I swear to God, EA Sports is not even hiding it anymore. Is that Martin Ferrivari? It is. A reliable defensive defenseman, for some odd reason, wants to just give the puck to the other team. He's trying to give it to the winger over there. Why? You got one guy open here, the other guy open on the wing, and you literally put it on the tape of the Red Wings player to ruin my game, essentially, and go down 3-1. That might be the hockey game. Dylan Larkin, can he get a breakaway? Larkin, what is Dylan Larkin doing? One of the EA devs have to explain to me what I did wrong here. Like, I don't understand it. A backhander, why does my goaltender do that? And how is that not goalie interference? Dylan Larkin was quite literally touching my pad. I've never seen that save animation ever. Just allow the 5-hole to be big as the fucking Grand Canyon. Holy shit, EA Sports. What is this? Like, what is
Chat, are we
this?
live?
Honestly, that doesn't make any sense. That would
Type of
definitely
one
make
in
it
the
a lot
chat
more
if we're live right
powerful,
now.
at least. Philip Broberg, where the oh my God. Why did we trade for your bum ass? We literally traded a first and a third for this guy at the trade deadline, and Philip Broberg could have gone D to D, could have done a million. Yo, chat, what is good? Welcome back. We are live again in the month of May, and we are starting a brand new Be a Pro experience. Now, I want to do something a little bit differently with this Be a Pro. I don't want to become the greatest player of all time. We have already done that with Shorzy and kind of with Pekka Pasta as well. I want to become a role player. In fact, I want to become the greatest role player of all time. I want to take over a team like the Toronto Maple Leafs, a team that missed the playoffs in real life, had an awful season, got Gavin McKenna #1 overall, but a team that needs a good glue guy to bring them together, to do all the dirty things, and to basically do all the little things that affect a hockey game but don't show up on the stat board. Now, I'm still going to put up points, probably goals as well, but the main focus here is playing D with Big Ben. Bend over, baby. We are back once again, and I've chosen to be a part of the Toronto Maple Leafs, so we got to hop right into preseason and make this team day one. I do not want to go to the American Hockey League. Now, EA might force me to play some AHL time, which honestly could suck. If that does happen and we don't get a lot of ice time in our rookie season, I'll probably have to do this 2 years instead of 1. The plan was try to become the greatest role player of all time in 1 year, win the Stanley Cup, and then ride off into the sunset. But obviously, things do not always go as planned. So that is what we are doing today. How are we doing, chat? I've been subbed for longer than I can remember. Probably as soon as I got the account. What's up? Hi, Pasta. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Julian, what's good, buddy? What is good? Bend over, Red Rover. Allow him to take over. Also, there we go. No, this is not alcohol. I bought myself an energy drink. I want to be wired to the goddamn gills. So, I am most likely gonna have to play the entirety of preseason. I don't think I'm gonna be able to just simulate and make the team. I don't want to start out in the AHL. So the first thing we got to do is sim to preseason game number 1. We have a conversation with the general manager. This preseason is extremely important for you. Our expectation is for you to make this team. Okay, that's good. We think you have the talent, the mental ability, but you have to be able to show us over this preseason that you are ready to make the team. All right, I'm a team guy. I'm a team player. I'm here to be the greatest role player. So we're going to be humble. We're not going to showboat. Bend over is changing the culture in Toronto. We are no longer running out star players. Matthews, Nylander, probably not Gavin McKenna. He ain't showing up in this universe. These guys are going to remain on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Fresh face. That is exactly what this culture needed. All right, so I have put the periods on 10 minutes. We'll see how it goes through preseason. If they start giving me less minutes in the regular season, then we'll have to probably bump it up, but we should be good to go here. Health is peak. I have 5 other energy points, which I'm not going to put into any guys right now. I'm going to crack my window open, and we are going to start Bendover's career here in NHL 26. Who do I think's winning Lord Stanley? I got Vegas in 6, chat. That's my official prediction. Oh my God, I need like multiple fans in this room, dude. Holy shit. It is hot as buns in here. Bro should have added McKenna. That would have been cool if I added Gavin McKenna to the team. Honestly, you're not wrong, Leaf fan. Mitchie couldn't pull this off. Mitchie doesn't have the heart and the motor of a guy like Bendover. This guy don't care about stats. He doesn't care about getting paid or putting up 40, 30 goals in the regular season. All I care about is defending, being good and responsible at my position, and helping the Toronto Maple Leafs win games. The only goal hopping into every single game is winning, chat. That is all that matters. So let's hop in to my very first preseason game. Here we go. First period up against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we got a 3-0 lead, baby. There we go. We got Camp, Nyes, and Kressler. Second period, it's a 5-2 lead. Let's hop in there, and let's be solid. No mistakes, good breakout passes, good poke checks, and do not be on the ice for a goal against Bendover. That is the lone goal of this game. Also, let's stay on this energy drink. Chat, do we make the team? Yes or nah? How does it feel to have one of your players in the playoffs? What do you mean? That's for a vid? This is for a vid, yes. This will ultimately be a one-off video, but it's going to be a live stream series, and here we go. It is time for Bendover to take the Toronto Maple Leafs from the bottom all the way to the top. That is the plan here as I become the greatest role player of all time. That is what I want to do. Also, that is a little bit too loud. Hold up. Let me lower it a little bit. There we go. All right, we're only in preseason, and we have a 5-2 lead. Now, Bendover is responsible. This guy's not going to be pinching in. He's going to allow the computers to work, and I just want to be a role player. I want to be there. If Easton Cowan wants to... Oh, no, that's a bad pass. No, Bendover, what's going on, buddy? You got to get up. Keep that puck in. God damn it. I got to back check. I'm slow, dude. I'm 7 foot tall. I'm a lanky dumbass. No. I'm here. I'm covering the front of the net. I'm not allowing any goals against. That is the main goal. I'm going to chip up. I'll jump up into the rush. Somebody want to feed me. Give me the puck, Simone Benoit. Dump it in. Bend over. Holy shit. I have hands of stone right now. This is crazy. I'm literally chopping onions out here on the ice. I also have auto back skate on. Nikita Kucherov. Big stick Ben. That's me. That's all me. Why can I not control the puck? What is going on? Dump it in, bend over, dump it in, and go off for a line change. Dude, what is going on? Chat, are you guys seeing that? I literally can't control the puck. Bendover is stumbling right now with it. Holy hell. What's Ben's player type? I'm a two-way defenseman. Technically, I can jump into the rush and make some plays, but I kind of want to just focus on D. I actually want to become a defenseman here. Unlike last year where we were basically just rovering around the ice, I want to be defensively sound and responsible. I guess Bendover's puck control attributes has to be like really low right now because I am fluttering the puck. All right. We're going to lock in here defensively and not make any mistakes. Gauthier entering the zone. He's going to pound it in deep. I'm an option here, Simone Benoit. I got to be good to my partner, Darren Radish. Keeps that puck in. Did I block it? I did not block that shot. I feel like an 18-wheeler right now, man. I can't skate. I can't turn. I literally can't even control the puck. I'm pinching. I don't care. I'm pinching in there. Bendover, what is going on? Why can this man not protect the puck? Not even protect the puck, but pick it up at all. Anybody want to pass to me? Never mind. Good save there by Pesca. I literally thought that said Pekka. Rojas Flow, Y69? Because I'm going to 69 every single star player that I face. Kucherov, Crosby, McDavid. They all have a target on their back now. Chat, are you guys seeing this? I literally can't pick up the puck. Maybe there's something in the gameplay sliders. I don't know. All right, bend over, Red Rover. 5:13 remaining. JJ Moser, big stick bend. There we go, baby. We are protecting a 2-goal lead here in preseason as we try to make the Toronto Maple Leafs. JJ Moser is going to head the other way. Simone Benoit with a great block. Covering the middle. Big stick bend. There we go. You want to feed me? No, that's a horrible turnover. Geeky backhander. Great stop there by Pesca. Oh, my Lord. That was close. That was extremely, extremely close. Almost 3 years since your first Pekka pass to be a pro started. You're right. I think it was like the end of June in 2023. Oh, no. There we go. Get it out, David Camp. I'm just going to follow the offensive players into the O-zone. I'm not going to be... Oh, no. I got to turn off auto backskate. Do I ever. Bend over, get back. Cover the other guy. Nah. Simone Benoit all over that loose puck. All right, let's go for a line change. I've been out there for a minute. I think I do got to go ahead here. Auto backskate should not be on right now. Controller settings. Hug post tether. No, where am I at here? Auto backskate off. There we go. Nothing can save the Leafs. I am saving the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mark my words. This team's going to go far, boys. No worries at all. Bend over, always unwashed. What do you mean unwashed? What does that even mean? There we go. Game number 1 of Bend Over in Toronto, and it is a W in preseason. 5-3 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Beautiful. Is it beautiful? All right. You know what, chat? Oh my God. I'm now understanding what's going on. I think I have the same gameplay sliders that I use for Be a Pro on this player Be a Pro, because I use two different PlayStation accounts. And I think that's what's going on with the pass reception ease. I think it's a little bit too high. Let's go to gameplay sliders. Where would it be at? Puck control? Is it puck control? No, goalies passing. It might be on passing. Puck control effect, no. Pickup type. Bouncing puck. Checking? Is it on checking? It can't be on checking. There's no way. Incidental contact, poke checking power, stick lift. No, it's not there, chat. I don't know. It was weird. It felt like every single time I picked up the puck, I was just, like, not really controlling it. What are my attributes? Okay, we got a completely different roster here in preseason. Puck control. So I have 74 puck control, 78 passing, and actually my deking's not that bad at a 77. I've already been bumped up to a 68 overall, so Ben's doing just fine. Let's go ahead and simulate to preseason game number 2. Now, we only got 3 preseason games, which is weird. 66 is rough, yeah. They don't do you any favors when you choose a hockey team, unfortunately. I'm as low as the overalls can go. That's okay, though, boys. We'll be fine. We will be just fine and dandy. All right, so I got my energy up there. We are going to sim into a game up against the Boston Bruins. Who do I think will win the Cup, Vegas or Carolina? I got Vegas in 6. That is my official prediction. First period against the Bruins, no score. Second period, we have a 1-0 lead. Bend over has to be perfect here in the third. No mistakes, Ben. No mistakes whatsoever. What camera angle is that? It is the fixed camera angle. Alrighty. Here we are, game number 2 of the preseason. And my job as a two-way defenseman is to not allow a single goal against when I'm out there on the ice. Is Bend Over Canadian? Bend Over's from Mars. This dude is not from planet Earth. Not at all. All right, so we look at a 1-goal lead. No. I'm going back for it. I can't see. I literally cannot see. Where's the puck? I mean, what? Icing? Okay, I was confused. That was a garbage moment. You'll watch the World Cup finals, right? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I'm not even thinking about the World Cup right now. Least of my concerns. It would be nice to score my first career goal, although it's only preseason. All right, get back, Ben. You want to hold a good gap control. Callahan. Head up, buddy. There we go. Give me the puck, Cowan. All the way up to Ben. Chat, there's something going on right now. I literally can't control anything. Bend Over cannot... He can't control the puck. Like, at all. Oh, my God. Every time it hits my stick, there's just something going wrong. Ezamont. Bend Over is so tall. Yeah, this dude is 7 feet tall. I can't make a breakout pass. I cannot pick up the puck. What on earth is going on right now? Bend Over is better off just going to the goddamn bench. Quick shifts, Ben. You were out there for a little bit. Don't be out there too long. Oh, man, chat, I can't control a puck. He's so tall. Are you sad about Canada losing in the IHF? Nah, listen, it's the World Championships. Let's be honest. Outside of Europeans, it's not Not really that popular in Canada, although we would love to win it, obviously. Good save there, goaltender. We send some good guys like Celebrini and Crosby and them, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the Olympics, right? The goal from Norway was so good. It wasn't bad. Pretty sure Matt Schaefer and Connor Bedard declined. I don't really get mad at them for doing that. Beds, you want to get healed up. Oh, I got it now. No. D to D. There we go. So Bendover just has issues picking up the loose pucks. I had the puck there on my stick for the first time. Kelly Yarncroc trying to take a shot. Michelli back to Ben at the blue line. Take Ben. What the fuck, man? This is insanity. All right. No. Body him if he gets close. I'm going to send you to the corner. That is good gap control. Good angling. I pick it up. Dude, I can't pick up the puck. Poke at it, Ben. Do whatever you got to do. Fuck me. I'm going to cause a turnover. Breath to breath. I don't blame them either. This tournament is nothing like the others. Yeah, this tournament is pretty much meaningless, chat. It's for guys that are not in the playoffs, right? Guys that missed the postseason or were like first round exits. They ultimately go there. Good block, Ben. That's what I want to be. I want to be a role player. I want to be blocking shots. No. I got to get there. Get out of my way. Do not give me that puck. I'm going off for a line change. We got to get out of this one, baby. Will they do lives for the Cup Finals? Yes, we will be live Tuesday night, chat, for game number 1. Watch party. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel with noties on. We will be going live. But right now, I want to do at least a season of Be a Pro. If we don't get a lot of playing time, it'll probably be a 2-year sim. How did he just walk through my stick? That doesn't make any sense. Steves. Poke check. There we go. Big stick Ben. We're getting some PK time also. All right. Penalty kill, baby. Steves entering the... Oh, no. Big stick Ben again. Fuck, no. Clear it down, Ben. Get off the ice. That's my job, chat. I am the janitor. That is my nickname. The role player of all role players. Gonna be midnight for me. It'll start at the same time as the games have been starting. 8 p.m. Eastern. Probably puck drop at like 8:30. We know the NHL loves being late. But it'll be normal time. Camp, back to me at the blue line. I can't shoot. I literally can't shoot. There is something going on with Ben's attributes, man. Play some good D here, Ben. Soderstrom. Over to Lindholm. Trying to get in. Nah, did I trip him? I don't think I tripped him. Benoit, get in there. That's your corner. I'm covering the front of the net. I'm there for support. David Camp running into somebody. Big stick, Ben. There we go. I'm so long, chat. My stick is so long. Look. How? That is going right through my stick. What a save. What an amazing save by our goaltender. Holding on to a 1-goal lead. Yes, baby. When is the next Shorzy? I'm not too sure. I'm focused on this right now. We'll finish up the Pekka Pasta and Shorzy career modes by the end of the summer. Don't worry about that. We'll be doing that anyways. Right now, I'm worried about this and the Stanley Cup Final. Might be an EA bug as per usual. Is this preseason? It is preseason. We've chosen the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're trying to make the team because I do not want to spend any time in the American Hockey League. I wanted this to be a 1-year sim, so we don't got no time to really fool around. All right, Ben, let's get off the ice. You're out there. 40 seconds is enough. The role player does not need to be out there a minute, 2 minutes on the ice. I heard that the NHL will fold if Vegas wins. How are they going to fold? What does that even mean? I mean, this is kind of what Gary Bettman wanted, right? All right, I got to lay somebody up. Corrali, there we go. Bend over and over. Allow me to take over. Fuck me. Dude, I literally... Ben cannot pick up the puck. That's crazy. Rim it around, Ben. Please, boys, do not give me the puck at all. This dude has the worst hands of all time. It's actually impossible to do anything with the puck. I'm better off the puck than I am on it. Yo, Pasta, what's up, Yorkie? Sundin found Ben and told him to come over. He found a gem, an absolute gem in Bendover. Unsigned free agent at the age of 17. Nobody wanted to draft the guy because of his puck skills ability and his lack of skating ability. They were worried. He went undrafted and then signed by the Toronto Maple Leafs. For one reason, and that is to become a role player on this team and help them get over the hump, baby. We're going to lead them to a Stanley Cup championship. Mark my words. Oh, Lindholm. That's going to be a Sui. Oh, my God. He faked me out. Get back. Get back. Skating a little bit too slow. Lucas Reichel. Back to Geeky. What a block by Ben. There we go. On a poke check. Body him. There we go. Cross checks, baby. They're going to be my calling card. 45 seconds too long. Get off the ice, Ben. There we go. That is what I like to see. Chat, this energy drink is starting to hit me now. My throat is going to be sore. All right. We got 1 minute remaining, and we're still leading by 1. We have to play good. Simone Benoit. Back to Ben. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Cross check. Get out of here. No, I can't control the puck, man. No. Please. I can't control it. Get it out, boys. Get it out. Do not mess around with this black biscuit. Why am I even out here on the ice? Coach, I shouldn't be in this position. I mean, shutting down with a minute. That's my puck. All right. Bend over, Red Rover. Allow me to take over. Did I just take a penalty? No, empty net. Go, boys. Simone Benoit. That's a rough pass, man. Terrible pass. Brown's getting pinned along the boards. We got 23 seconds to kill here. Callahan, I'm going to step up at the blue line. There we go. Body his ass. Body him. Poke check, poke check. Big stick, Ben. What a poke. Oh, for fuck's sake, computer. Can you not bury that puck? An empty netter. Final 10. I'm not allowing him to get in. Big stick, Ben. No, no, no. Over to Geeky. No, no. Big stick, Ben. All over the loose puck. And the Toronto Maple Leafs in the bend-over era are going to be 2-0. It's only preseason. We don't need to get ahead of ourselves right now. But we are playing fine and dandy hockey. And it's leading to an undefeated record here in the preseason. When you play Anaheim, go after Ratko Gudas. I will 100%. My main goal, though, is to be going after the superstar guys and shutting them down. I don't know how much ice time I'm going to get against top-line guys anyways. But like any half-decent player that I see, I'm going to go after him and try to shut him down, injure maybe, be rough. That is my job. I'm a shutdown defenseman and a role player. All right, chat. I think I'm going to have to turn off my PlayStation and turn it back on. I think that might fix. Today, for some odd reason, I'm going to show you guys this thumbnail. All right, I'm going to put this thumbnail up on the screen, and I'm going to restart my PlayStation. You guys can bask in the greatness that you guys will see eventually. All right, let me shut my PS off. Holy hell, man. I literally could not control the puck. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's got to be, like, a glitch. It has to be. There's no way it's not. There's literally no way. I don't even know, like, why it would do that. I'm having issues, though, controlling the puck. Massive, massive issues. All right, we should be good to go now. Let me load back into Be a Pro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will commence. All right, so we've already done, what, 2 games so far? 1 more game of preseason? That's not too bad. Why does preseason look so short? I don't know. I think it's more than 3 games. It's got to be. There's no way they're just going to evaluate me on... I don't know. All right, so health is peak. We're sitting good there. 8 energy points. Okay, we should use some of our energy to get into our skill points, right? Yeah, trait points. I want to max this out. I'm just going to put 1 in for now because it does take 2. I don't have that many energy points available. Why do I got minus 26 delta? How? Explain to me how. The 3 days are for the CHL. What are you talking about? CHL. What? All right, we got one more preseason game. We're going to hop into it. We'll check the lineup, see if they change it all. 3 games are for the challenge. Okay, they're for the challenge. Yeah, we're not playing with a lot of NHL regulars right now, chat. I am up to a 70 overall, though. That's the good news. But we got Vladislav Peska as our starting goaltender. So I'm not expecting anything great. We are 2-0. And then we play the Detroit Dead Wings in Little Caesars Arena. Give me a good sim here, boys. First period, no score. Second period, oh my, we are down by 2. Let's see if bend over can be the sole reason this team's going to come back and actually have a chance at going undefeated in preseason. All right. 3 games for the challenge, Pekka Pasta. What did I say? Did I say Pekka Pasta? My bad, boys. I'm a little bit wired right now. All right. Let's get back to dominating here. We have done very well in my time spent on the ice. I haven't really contributed offensively, but that's not my job. I'm shutting down everybody I haven't been on for a goal against yet. My job is simple. Shut down the other team. Who was that Leonard guy? All right, Bergeron. Oh, no, he walked around me. I got a little bit too aggressive. Big stick Ben, though. There we go, baby. I can actually control the puck. Holy shit. All right, I'm going to hop into the play now. I was kind of worried. Back past that. Okay, never mind. I got a little bit too over-aggressive. Also, I can just straight up run into other players. They're going to get ran over. Oh, we got to fight. We got to fight. 2 guys going at it. Michael Pozzetta up against Simone Edvinsson. 2 big boys, man. 2 big boys going at it right now. Oilers should bring back Skinner in the offseason. They can't do that, Leaf fan. You can't trade him mid-season and then bring him back. It doesn't work like that. You would lose, like Stan Bowman would lose his job if he did that. No, Michael Pozzetta, what happened, bro? That would be Ryan Leonard's older brother, right? Oh my God, I didn't even know that. What's his first name? John Leonard? Did he get drafted too, or was he signed? I didn't even know that Ryan Leonard had a brother. All right, so Ben was not in that fight, but that's okay. I'll fight when I need to. Right now, it's all about defending. And honestly, we need to start chipping in for offense. We're down by 2. I want to go undefeated. Bend over at the blue line. Send one on that, baby! Sebastian Casa, though, he will make that save. Well, he's better than Jari. Is he, though? I mean, he had a better season than Jari. Slightly. I mean, Skinner's numbers were not that much better. Jari wasn't even... Oh, no, Ben, what happened there? Pick the puck up. Oh, here it is. It's starting again. All right, bend over has the puck. Can I make a clean breakout feed? There we go. Up to Simone Benoit. Cowan. Or to David Camp now. You want to find me David Camp at the blue line? Bendo. Oh, my God. I hate this game. Fucking hate this game. Back to me, maybe? Back at the blue. Okay. I don't know what it is, chat. I actually do not know what it is. It was fine. It was literally fine. And then it wasn't. I was controlling the puck. I actually made some plays. Big stick, Ben. Nah. Good save, Pesca. Attaboy, buddy. Lag. You have to get a point yet? Have you got a point yet? No, I've not gotten a point yet. But we are not defined by the stat sheet. That is not the purpose of this Be a Pro. Should the Oilers re-sign Jeff Skinner? Hell no, dude. What? Re-sign Jeff Skinner for what? No. We got to go somehow. I don't know how we're going to do it. What assets we'd have to give up. But Philip Gustafson in Minnesota. That's the guy you would want to go after. Now, what would you have to give up? That's the question. Go after him, re-sign Connor Murphy and Jason Dickinson. Bring both of those guys back on pretty decent contracts. I'll be happy with that. And a boy, Bernard Docker. I'm not allowing anybody to get in his zone. Bernard Docker, head up, buddy. There we go. Take a seat. I earned a trophy. Lovely. Also, if you guys are wearing headphones, you just got absolutely ear-fucked. That was so loud, chat. My bad. I should definitely turn that down a little bit. Holy shit, that was loud. It's not even... Oh my God, it's at 40%. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. What a hit. That was a massive hit, chat. I think he is because Skinner had his moments in the playoffs and Oilers could have used this year. Dude, we had him, though, Leaf fan. What do you mean? We had him and he wasn't good. We had to trade him because he was so bad in the regular season. There was no way we're not going to bring him back. There's no universe, and I'm okay with it. Stu is going to be a borderline starting goaltender across the National Hockey. Oh my God, how did you not bury that? We get an empty net, D to D, bend over, Red Rover! Oh my God, what a save by Sebastian Casa. As Mo Sizzy's going to head to the sin bin, 2 for tripping. Bro earned a trophy while live streaming. W, eh? Everybody type a W in the chat for that. Your boy got a full-on trophy live streaming. I'm going full platinum. He had his good and bad moments. Yeah, hot and cold goaltender. Like most are, honestly. Most goalies are hot and cold. Goaltending as a whole right now is not very consistent. That's what makes these elite level goaltenders elite guys, is their consistency. Night in and night out. I'm the wrong guy to go back for this puck. Oh, fuck. Can I pick it up? Please? Chat, are you guys seeing this? Okay, I finally have it. All right, bend over. Move that up to your buddy Chris Tanev. We're going to share the puck, share the wealth. And if I need to chip in and score a goal, I will, but I'm focused on breakout passes, good poke checks, good gap control. All right, you go back for that one, Tanev. I'm not the guy, buddy. Not right now, at least. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Cock. Back to Hamonic. Poke check. Did I trip him? I don't think I did. Pass the puck, Ben. There we go. Up to David Camp. We got a 2-on-0. Giroux in. Oh, what a stop there by Casa. Get back. You got to defend. I've been out there for a minute. All right, I'll go off for a line change. Everybody's making a change anyways. Not that big of a deal. I like the NHL series because of hits. You like big hits? Canadian Cup drought is now 33 years. Dude. When is Canada going to win another Stanley Cup, chat? When? Like, when do you think it's going to happen? It's got to be Edmonton or Montreal, right? One of those two are probably going to be the first ones to bring it back. But then, like, when? Question is when. For Montreal, I'd say 6 years. If they don't have a cup in 6 to 8 years, I will be genuinely disappointed. They're set up so beautifully for the future. All right, Mo Sider. No. Big choke. Big choke? Big poke check. Dude, I can't do anything. Patty Kane, fuck you, bud. Give me the puck. I want it. Bend over. It takes him a little bit. It takes him a little bit to process it through his brain and to pick up that puck. That's okay. There's got to be something wrong with my settings. Good stop there, Casa. Atta B, buddy. Next year, Giroux is pronounced Grow. Really? It's just Grow? I know it was French. Grow. All right. Thank you. I had a hat trick and my coach didn't put me in. Nah, that's be a pro for you. This is an experimental video that I'm going to be doing, chat. It'll probably come out at the end of June. We'll probably finish this around there. But I want to become a role player and see if I can win a Stanley Cup in NHL 26. Montreal will win the President's Trophy next season. Honestly, I would not be shocked. I could definitely see that happening. Camp, keep that in, buddy. I'm here if you need me. I'm at the blue line. Bergeron. Where's Bergeron going? Going absolutely nowhere. Over to Pizzetta. Stop there. Camp. Back to Pizzetta. I'm pinching. Defenseman pinching. There we go. All right. It is time to throw down. Bend over, Red Rover. And Mo Sider. I'm going to beat your ass, buddy. I'm going to find that little wife of yours and take her home. Uppercut. Okay, nice dodge. Dodge by Ben. Over the top again. Send another one down the pipe. That's a fucking piss missile, baby. Uppercut by Ben. Over the top. And bend over, Red Rover. Allow that man to take over. Beautiful. When Bettman dies, the couple come back to Canada. It's so weird, man. He took over in 93 and immediately, literally immediately, no Stanley Cups for any Canadian teams. Remember when I thought Craig Berube would solve all our problems? Oh, you were glazing that man last summer, Leaf fan. Don't think I didn't forget. Well, unfortunately, we fall victim to the Detroit Dead Wings. That is our first and only loss in preseason. We go 2-1 in our first 3 games. And honestly, I know I didn't really contribute much offensively. That's not my job. I think I did a pretty good job. Especially because I couldn't even pick up the puck. All right, let me finish the game. Maybe I can get a thumbnail of Ben after that fight. Let's see. Where was Ben over at? Why is he by the boards? What a beautiful man he is. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. That is bend over, Red Rover. Let me come over to your house and take you over, baby. That is absolutely crazy. This man is the sexiest role player in National Hockey League history, baby. That's what you do after you win a fight, chat. Yeah, you put that arm up in the air, Ben. You do you. Who do I think is going to get the cup? I got Vegas in 6. That was my official prediction. The Golden Sex Offenders in 6 games. I was too premature. His coaching style doesn't work for us. Glad he's gone. Yeah, I do not want the Edmonton Oilers to sign Craig Berube. I'll genuinely be pissed off if they do. I know they're looking into that. Oh my God. We're happy with your progress, but we want to still see a little bit more from you. I'm moving you down a roster spot. Show me everything you got. Dig deep and let's succeed. Really? We're going to do this again, EA? Really? All right, I'll take the brand hit. Whatever. How did I not do good? Because I didn't maintain a 70 form score? If they're going to bring this back too. The shitty part about this Be A Pro chat is that we were stuck with it for like a half decade. A good half decade. There's not going to be any changes. They're not going to change this. They're going to keep the same system. They're going to focus on GM mode or Hockey Ultimate Team or World of Chell next year and do a big update there. I'm genuinely mad. Like, genuinely. I don't want to deal with the form score system again. I've already done that. All right, let's go teammate likability. There are some positives with Be A Pro. Yeah, there are some positives. One of the things I like is the new cutscenes they added where you get drafted and when you receive awards, but they have to add in the Stanley Cup and the Conn Smythe. If you have the Stanley Cup championship and you want a Conn Smythe in the same season, it should pop up in that end cutscene at the NHL awards. That's basically, I'm going to be honest, chat, that's like the only positive. That and the fact that you can get X Factors a lot easier. That's another thing that I like. I like how EA has kind of streamlined this. Also, why can I get way better X Factors as a two-way defenseman than I can as a power forward? What? Whatever. Regardless, those are the only two things that I think were improvements. Everything else is a negative. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, right? Kind of shitty. All right, my last hope here is just resetting everything for this game by... What do I want to do here? Play preseason game. Custom, quick. I'll go 1 to 2 shifts per period. We'll have a quick game. We'll play the full game. And it should absolutely fly by. So up against the Montreal Canadiens, laddie.
Ho, ho, ho.
You watching the Med Cup final? I'll probably have it on. I don't really know who's in it. I know Landon Dupont and is it Everett? The Silver Tips? Are they the favorites, chat? I'm pretty sure they won the WHL championship. I'm almost certain they did. All right, here we are. We are hopping into this, and we're hopefully having a fun time. Carolina in 4. Everybody drop your Stanley Cup final predictions in the chat right now. Who wins? And how many games? All right, Ben. It is your time to shine on the PK, on the penalty kill. Do not get scored on here. Gallagher over to Newhook. Oh, no, back to Brendan Gallagher. I'm all over him. No. Poked. Oh, that was close. Almost poked that in the back of my net. They got full pressure. Newhook. Big stick Ben. I'm all over that baby. Get out of my net. I'm not allowing anybody to get to my goaltender. No. It ain't happening. It's the Silver Tips versus the Rangers. Vegas in 6, Canes in 7, Knights in 6, Carolina in 6, Vegas in 7. Oh, Leaf fan does not want to see the Vegas Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup. Good block by Ben. That is why he's out here on the PK. Newhook. Back to Gooley. Over to Evans. Galley, get out of here. Brendan Gallagher does not have the facilities to be scoring goals here in NHL 26. I'm going to use my big stick to my advantage. Look at the poke checks, chat. My poke checking ability is unbelievable. I have the greatest poke checks of all time. Give Ben the puck. Up to Ben. And we are going to skate it. We're skating it, baby. We've done basically no offense so far in the video. Rip one on net and go off for a line change. That is a solid penalty kill to start us off. W's in the chat. I am absolutely wired right now. All right, 11 minutes to go. Canes in 6. A lot of Carolina in 6, huh? I think Vegas will put up a fight. I'm just hoping it's not a quick series, man. If it ends in 5, I'm genuinely going to be disappointed. Well, Duke, no. Ben picks it up. I lost the puck again. Unbelievable. Is my puck control that bad? Get there, Ben. Rim it around the boards. There we go. Let's break it out as a unit. Give me that puck. I feel good now. You know what? Dump it in deep, laddie. There we go. That's what I got to do. Got to keep my game simple. Oversimplify. Bolduc hands it off to Josh Anderson. Gets poke checked by Ben, and it's gone. Off my stick, on my stick, quickly and effectively. Terry over to Pizzetta. Ooh, good save there. We get a delayed penalty, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to head to the power play. One of my gameplay sliders never work. I have no idea. Hit a Michigan. Oh, hit a Michi, brother. That defeats the entire purpose of this series. I'm still a Habs fan. I'm just going for Vegas in the Cup Finals. Yeah, Lyndon. We believe you, brother. We believe you. Mitch Marner, apology letter coming in the Discord. If Vegas wins the Cup, stay tuned. That's going to be hilarious, man. He's going to win the Conn Smythe, too. He is going to win the Conn Smythe. He's the favorite. It'll be him or Taylor Hall / Stan Coven / Freddie Anderson. All right, we're back to even strength now. Can my goaltender give me that puck? All right. Just going to play it behind the net. Get out of my way, Chris Tanev. We're going to break this one out as a unit. All right, Ben. Moving it up to Chris Tanev. You know what? Give me that puck back. I'm going to skate this puck in. I'm going to show the Toronto Maple Leafs my offensive firepower. Rim the puck around. Make the right play. We get some possession here in the offensive zone. Give me the puck. Tanev, I wanted the 1T. I'm stepping up. Stick lift. Body check. No. I got no energy. God damn it. I have no energy at all, chat. This ain't good. Ben's going to play the middle. No hook. What a pass. But what a save by Pesca. Love to see it. I will admit, the way some Leaf fans treated Marner was awful. Yeah. It's the culture, man. It really is the culture. That's why Bendover is here. The man's going to be taking over the face of the franchise, even though I'm not going to be the best player. I'm not going to be the best player. I will be the most important player in the face of the franchise. Changing the culture, establishing a good system in place to where we can go on a long, deep playoff run and hopefully win a cup. Jackson Blake could win the Conn Smythe too. He would have to have like a strong cup finals, like heavily outplay Stan Coven and Hall and Freddie Anderson. I think those three are definitely ahead of Blake. But yeah, I'd put him in the top 5 for the Canes. It's for the entire playoffs, right? So we're already 3 playoff runs down, or 3 playoff runs, 3 playoff series, you dumbass. There's not a lot of hockey left to being played, although the most important hockey is up next. So we'll see. I'd still take those big 3 over Jackson Blake. I need a cough. Good stop there, Dobish. Also, what is up with the Montreal Canadiens and just hanging their goaltender out to dry? Carey Price, Jakob Dobish, Samuel Montembeault, huh? Who said that? Did I say that? Shoot. Take that shot, Ben. Every chance you get, buddy. Are you trying to win a Stanley Cup or be the most valuable player? I'm trying to win a Stanley Cup. The only stat that Bendover is going to keep track of here are wins and losses. Oh, that's a bad pass. That was not on the boards, though. Wins and losses are the only stat that matters. Goals, don't care. Assists, do not care. Outlet passes is what I care about. I want to be a role player. I want to be great defensively in my own zone. And I want to be a responsible player. That is the shittiest dump in I think I've ever seen. I'm out there too long. Get off the ice. Good line change, Ben. Keep it simple, buddy. Blake has 15 points, 3 more than Stanky. Yeah, but Stan Coven's got, what, 11 goals, I think? He's got the goals. He had that goal streak to start the playoff run. I don't think just because he's got 3 more points. And also, Freddie Anderson has, like, an insane save percentage, so he could very well beat both of them. Get there, Ben. You know what, Josh Anderson? Oh, no, Anderson. Oh, check. Ben, stay there. Stay calm. Oh, that is a brutal play, and Josh Anderson is going to put it home. That's the first goal against in Bendover's professional career. I got beat out of the corner there. I went for the poke check. I missed very, very badly. I missed so bad, man. Look at that. That's an awful poke check. I should have stayed square with the puck carrier. Maybe went and tried to shove him instead. Just didn't work out. And then Pesca, he got ripped short side. Are you a 2A defenseman? I am. 2A D-man. I can chip in for offense here and there, but that is not my bread and butter. If I was ever going to do a defenseman be a pro, this is what I have to do. I have to actually dedicate myself to becoming good on the defensive side of the puck, right? I got to be an actual defenseman. Bang! Beautiful breakout feed. Let's step up in the rush. He's going to dump it in. I've been out there 30 seconds. I got 20 more seconds of ice time here. And I'll probably go off for a line change. We got a 1-1 tie, so not out of it yet. New Hook's going to enter the zone. There we go, Toronto. Good turnover. Lane Hudson, you're getting lit up. Hudson, give your balls a tug. No, that's... Fuck, god damn it. That's not his saying. Bend over, Red Rover, and allow him to take over. Get off the ice. Get off the goddamn ice. What camera settings are you using? Fixed camera angle. That is the close-up one. Pekka, Shorzy, and Ben have now all played for the Leafs. You are correct. No. Forgot I was not cheering for Montreal. We are down 3-1 now, chat. This ain't good. The good news is Ben was not on the ice for any of those goals against. Bad news is we got to somehow mount a comeback. They're not going to forecheck, huh? All right, let's break this one out. I got no options. I'll skate it. No options. I will skate that puck. Oh, no. That's a bad idea, Ben. You do not have the speed to be doing that. So slow. Oliver Kapanen now. Entering the offensive zone. Listen, they gave me a ton of room to work. Good save, Pesca. I'll call for that puck. Oh, no. Maybe I shouldn't have breakout feed. There we go. Up to Kulan. Give me that puck again. Oh, that's a shitty pass, man. That's such a shitty pass. Habs are not even, like, forechecking at this point. Let me get the red line and get it in deep. Red line and in. 45 seconds. That is my shift. Get off the ice, Ben. At least y'all don't got a moron like Keith Pelly in charge of your team. Blake is tied in points in games with Nate Dogg. McKinnon had a very average playoff run for his standards. He's usually a little bit better. He was okay. Like, he was Colorado's best player, but like, he usually puts up better points. Or, like, points per game, I should say. Usually a little bit higher in the playoffs for Nate. Goals per game, though, he scored a lot. He's putting up a lot of goals. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do not allow him out in front of the net. I got to block shots. That's my job. Hudson, big block, Ben. Did I even block that? I don't think I did. Horrible turnover. What are we doing there, Benning? You absolute moron. Oh, my God. Domi, give it to me. Diabetic Domi, please. Oh, I'm lighting you up. Okay, Cole Caulfield's a little bit too quick for me. He's gone. He's absolutely gone, man. No. Bend over to Slavkovsky. Cover the middle. Big stick, Ben. I'm all over their ass. I'm on their ass. We only have 18 shots. I would love to, like, contribute offensively and get a goal or maybe an assist here. Uh-oh, Cole Caulfield coming down on Ben. One-on-one. Good block shot, Ben. Attaboy, buddy. Give me the puck. Give me the puck. Oh, he's getting poor played again. Can't pick it up. I'm going to jump into the rush. Am I going to jump? No. 58 seconds. Get off the ice. You've been out there too long. You cannot be out there longer than 55 to a minute. Then Over will probably be the hero of every game. I'm not going to be the hero. I will be the unsung hero. It's not going to show up in the stat sheet. I'm just going to be solid. Just a solid player. I'm going to do the little things, chat. I'm going to go into the corners, win puck battles. I want to make a good breakout feed. All right, who do I give it to? Bang. There it is. Easton Cowan. Back to me, Cowan. Attaboy, buddy. Way to headman that puck. We're in. Protect it. Take a shot. Take a shot. Get an offensive zone face-off. You have done your job, Ben. I was at Hurricanes Game 5. I'm going to the Cup Finals Game 5. Ooh, you're banking on a gentleman's sweep, huh? Doesn't Carolina have home ice advantage? I think they do. Yeah, Vegas had, like, what, 40 wins on the season? Something low like that. That's why playoffs or regular season isn't telling the whole story, chat. I had to listen to all year long how weak the Pacific Division was. And now the Pacific Division, for the 4th year in a row, they are going to represent the Western Conference. Cowan, back to me, Ben. Waiting. Bombing. Okay, right off the shin pads. That was a shitty job by me. I should have taken that one deep. Uri Slavkovsky. Okay, all right, Slav, you're a big boy. I might be a little bit more lanky than you. I want to make it... I'm going to wait until they force me. Are they going to force me to make a play? All right, I'm going to just rim it around the wall. Gain possession, the offensive... Oh, boys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Give me that. Domi, let's regroup. D to D. Backhand it in deep. Backhand it in deep and go off for a line change. Smart play by Ben. Vegas or Carolina in the Cup Finals. I got the Vegas Golden Knights in 6. That's my official prediction. We'll see if it happens, but that was not a good game by Ben or the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, I was only out there for 1 goal against, which is not terrible, but I would have liked to win that game. I go into every game only really wanting to win. I don't want to put up any goals. If I could have no stats all season long, but we go 82-0, I'm okay with it. Before this year, it was the Atlantic for 6 years in the East. Yeah. Is GM Connected coming for 27? It might be, honestly. I feel like if it's going to come back, it'll be NHL 27. They did tease a few years ago that it was coming back. Now, I hope they've done it properly this time, and we're not going to have a completely broken game mode, because I remember, I was old enough back in NHL 14 and 13, whenever they brought it there. I remember that was a shit game mode. It did not function. We're on better hardware now, faster hardware, but the sim engine does not give me much hope. I have minus 50 Delta. I don't think I'm making the team, chat. I don't think I'm making the hockey team. Do you think that first goal by Carolina was goalie interference? It doesn't matter now, brother. It does not matter. The game's over and done with. That's not why the Habitans lost that series. They lost to the better team. They got heavily outplayed and pretty much dominated. So, all right. I'm going to go to game settings here. One thing I wanted to do, the attribute effects. We're going to lower them down to 1 out of 10. Bend over, starting rough, man. I'm like a 69 overall. I'm a 70. I'm a 70 overall. All right, we're going to sim. We got a game against the Buffalo Sabres, the second round. Buffalo Sabres. Down by 1 after 1, but we got a 2-2 tie as we enter the third period. Not too shabby, boys. Not too shabby at all. Keep in mind that Carolina has only lost 1 game so far. That's pretty much irrelevant, though, right? They haven't played Vegas. They could easily fall down 2-0. I wouldn't be shocked. Every new series is a new challenge and a different series. What you've done in prior series don't really matter anymore, right? They played the Eastern Conference. They did not play the Vegas Golden Knights. They right now are playing their best hockey and have gotten very hot goaltending from Carter Hart. Say what you will about the guy, but he's been outstanding. All right, defensive zone faceoff. That's right where that's my bread and butter, baby. I was born to do that. Ryan McLeod, sit down, you filthy bum. Ha-ho! And over, Red Rover. All right, I'm headhunting now. No. We're on the PK. Do not headhunt, Ben. I got a little bit over-aggressive there. I can have poise. No. Ryan McLeod, you dirty bastard. You snaked the Edmonton Oilers. There we go. Alex Tuck. I'm not allowing him to get in and score one on Joseph Wall. Would you hate if the head coach put you down in the AHL? I would definitely hate that, yes. But I would try my hardest to work my way back up to the National Hockey League. It's just going to be difficult, right? Because I'm not a goal scorer. I'm not really going to favor anything in the form score system. Give your balls... Stop saying that. Bend over, Red Rover. Cover the front of the net. Cover the front of the net, Ben. Get your stick in the lane if you have to. Big stick, Ben. Back to the blue line. What a block shot there by Ben. I want to have, honestly, what's a good goal to have for block shots, chat, for a regular season? What do y'all think? Like 80? It depends on how much ice time I get. But would you guys say 80 is reasonable? Like, could I reach that or nah? We got to lower it a little bit. First, I thought 100, but that's definitely way out of reach. I'm thinking like 50 maybe, 40. How tall is Bend over? 7 feet tall. He is a lanky mofo. All right, we got the lead now. Simone Benoit to Ben. Bang. Beauty breakout feed all the way up to Pizzetta. You got to do something with it. You have to do something with it, Pizzetta. I don't like this offensive possession right now. Ooh, almost slid through. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Average 2 blocks per game. All right, 2 blocks per game is good. What would that equal through 82 games? I'm probably not going to play 82, though. I'll be in the minors for sure. Does the game track block shots? Yes, it does. I'm pretty sure it does, right? Can you guys confirm that? Vegas Hart, Philly Hart. You're going to get 5 lower. I'm going to do a block a game. I think 2 might be too much. We'll start out at 1 block shot per game. If I can do that, I'm doing my job very, very well. We're not tracking point per game. We're tracking blocks per game, baby. I wanted to do something completely different and dive into it balls deep. Yuri Kulik, that's a bad poke check. Poke check there. Oh, no. Back to Tuck. I already got a block shot this game, so we're sitting pretty well. Power. All the way over to Yuri Kulik, but that man is offside. It tracks for the whole season, but not during the game? Okay. Well, it'll show me, right? It'll show my games played, and then I can scroll over to how many blocks I have. I want to be at least at 1 block per game. However many games I play, I want to have a block in them. Would you like to save another franchise with Ben the Great? Maybe next year. We did Washington last year in NHL 25, won them a Stanley Cup in 1 season. And hopefully this is only going to be a one and done as well. If I spend like most of the season in the minors, we might have to do 2 years though. That's the only thing, but max 2 seasons, max. This should only be like a 1 month long be a pro. We'll be done with this by like the end of June. Good stop there, UPL. All right, the Sabres going to break it out. I've been out there for a minute. I got to go for a line change. I'm not going to be able to get off, though. Yeah, I am. Yuri Kulik, sit down, bud. Let's break this puck out, give it to my D partner, and get off the ice. W, Ben. W, Ben. Are you still in the preseason? Yes, I am. We got to play every preseason game because I want to make the team. I have to make the team. There we go, the Toronto Maple Leafs. A massive victory in preseason. We improved now to what? 3-1? 4-1? I'm pretty sure. Not too shabby. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, dude? When is the next P. Shorzy live stream? I have no idea. I think this week I'll probably work on a Shorzy video and maybe have that out later this week. But as far as live streaming, we're focused on Ben right now, and then we're going to be doing the Cup Finals. But we will come back, and we will finish both Pekka Pasta and Shorzy's NHL career. Because in this game mode, chat, you can actually retire. There is a retirement feature, so I want to be able to use that. All right, we got 2 more preseason games remaining. I got 50K to spend. Oh, 50K. Let's put it in all this, baby. Put it in all this. 1K, 3.5. There we go. Get some attribute effects going. Bang, bang. Can you use 12K? Bang, there we go. Ben should be a little bit better now.
Ho, ho, ho.
You're still one of my favorite YouTubers. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. All right, we got to go to activities. And we have to bring our health back up to peak. We're in the playoffs at the moment? No, we're only preseason. We're trying to make the hockey team because I'm a role player. I'm not really, like you guys can see, I got goose eggs across the board, 5 games in. I'm not really going to be contributing on the stat sheet. Is it showing my blocks? I want to see my blocks. Let's go check Bendover's blocks right now. Ooh, we got William Nylander. He's going to play a game. First time seeing him in preseason. Oh, I got bumped down, right? I'm a -4. I'm getting 21 minutes of ice time, which is decent. Let's see. So I got 10 shots, 5 penalty minutes, -4. Goose eggs across the board there. I got 14 hits, 8 blocks. In 5 games is over a block a game. I got 6 giveaways and not a single takeaway. All those giveaways, though, chat, was when I was fluttering the puck. When it was bobbling and Bendover could not control it. That is why it was doing that. Blue wheels is basically impossible and be a pro. Does Shorzy have blue wheels? I feel like I do. I know I have wheels. I don't know if it's blue, though. All right, we are down by 1 entering the third. I'm going to be much more aggressively in this game. And I'm going to try to get a goal. Or maybe get an apple. An assist, a goal would go a very long way right now. Oilers just need a goaltender. Yeah. Add to our depth pieces and bring in a goalie. Maybe another defenseman. Wouldn't be bad. I had orange wheels and I had to reapply it after every game, so I took it off. That's the thing. EA Sports did not play test this game, chat. They really did not. All your good X factors literally get stripped of you after every game. I think we're ditching the black alternates IRL. Yeah, it never really hit really well, huh? The Justin Bieber jerseys. That's where y'all went wrong. This ain't 2010 anymore. Oh, give your balls a tug, Tim Stützle. You fucking... Oh, that wasn't Tim Stützle. Never mind. It was Tomas Shabbat. Good breakout pass, Ben. Attaboy, buddy. All right, I'm going to be much more aggressively jumping into the offensive zone, just trying to maybe get a loose play, and who knows, maybe I'll get a goal. Ben's not defined by the stat sheet, though. We need the Maple Leafs, and I need my computer AI to start actually winning some puck battles. Jake Sanderson, Simone Benoit. Give it to me, Benoit. All the way up to Ben. Oh, no. All right, I got some space. Make something happen. Protect that puck to the outside. Protect it to the outside. Make a play with it, Ben. Wait. Back to the blue line. Bang. One-timer. What a save there by Marilainen. There we go. We need more of that, Ben. More of that. Perfect. First takeaway, let's go. That's what I need. I need some positivity in the chat right now, boys. What about the Icemen jerseys? What about them? Are you talking about these jerseys? Don't worry, chat. I'm going to work on that video this week. It's going to be a banger. All right, back out there. 11-10. 11-10 remaining. Drake Batherson. Nah, you're going to have to take that shot, Batherson. Where are you going, bud? Oh, no. He got around me. Cousins, what a save there by Joseph Wall. Give it to me. Okay, we can clear it. We're on the PK. That's okay. We'll have like a 40-second shift here on the penalty kill. 40 seconds will do me well. All right, good gap control. I'm not allowing Zetterlund to get in the zone. Oh, my dude, my agility is just not there. I'm like an 18-wheeler every single time I try to turn. All right, 30 seconds. I can't go off yet. Batherson, force him to the outside. He got taken out of the play. Zetterlund hands it back. Dylan Cousins. There we go. Ben was all over it. Now we go off. Dead energy. 40 seconds into my shift. Perfect timing. Do you want a face reveal? It's in the Discord. Link is pinned. There we go, baby. Steven Lawrence.
Ho, ho, ho.
He's going to tie the game up. All the way at 1. Oh, yes. I want to jump into this play. Back to me. Guru. Back to Ben. Fire one on net. Get a juicy rebound. Give it to me. Simone Benoit, maybe. Ooh, deflection. Lawrence trying to get a backhander on net right now, but Marilainen again. He is going to cover up that loose puck. Chat, this energy drink is fire. Now, I do not condone you kids drinking any energy drinks. I would not suggest it. This is like my first of 2026 and probably my only one. But I wanted to be juiced for the Be a Pro reveal of Bend Over. There we go. Good shot on that, Ben. If I somehow get a breakaway, I'm cashing in. I do not miss. Atta boy, Simone Benoit. Give it to me. Benoit, down low. Benoit. Simone Benoit, what are you doing? Can you give me the puck? Pizzetta. Over to me. Bang. No, I literally clicked the pass button. I literally did. You're lying. You're lying, game. I'm going to jump up here. Guru. Guru. What the fuck? All right. Get in. Go to the outside, Ben. Also your way. There it is. Out in front. I got to get back. I got to be responsible. I got no energy. I've been out there for 50 seconds, too. I can't go off for a line change. Bend over is gassed. He's tired. Here come the Ottawa Senators. Zetterlund walking in. Batherson rings it off the post. Give me the puck, maybe. No. I'm going off for a line change. Ooh, I was not caught out there. We only got 12 seconds anyways. We'll watch him. We'll watch the remaining 10 seconds of this hockey game. You know, 69 is a band numbered in the NHL. Really? NHL is a dinosaur league, man. It actually is. All right, chat. We are headed to overtime for the first time in preseason. Who gets the OT winner? Do I even see the ice? I don't know. Pasta is a chud sperm, and I could probably frame mock him. What does that even mean? Can somebody tell me what that means? Chat, what does it mean to be a chud? I've heard that term a few times now, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And who is Big Chungus? I've heard that one too. Big Chungus and chud. Go back to your dad's ball sack. All right. What? What camera angle are you using? Fixed camera angle as we get the victory. So anticlimactic. You know what? It don't matter. Bend Over has only lost one game so far in preseason as the Maple Leafs continue to roll. I hope Ben can make the team. It ain't looking too hot. The way EA does things, you got to score goals or you got to get points on the board. They're not going to reward you for being a great role player. Only 2 players had the number 69, one on the Sharks, and the other one, I believe, was on the Devils. Why did the NHL ban it, though? Such a dinosaur league, chat. We're way behind the NBA, the MLB, and honestly, the NFL as well. Capitals, not the Devils? Okay. Yeah, it's not looking too great. I got minus 52 Delta. We'll hop into this final preseason game, and we might have to go down to the minors. Are you guys cool with that? We'll grind out the minors and try to make the NHL roster. Eventually, we'll have to get up there, right? God damn it. Who do you think is the best player on the Canes and the Golden Knights? Eichel or Marner for Vegas. And right now, I would say Logan Stankoven. As we are trailing 4-2 entering the third against the Florida Panthers. LNHL for banning 69. When Bettman retires, the whole hockey world will have a party. Do they still boo him? I remember, I think, back in 23, the Vegas Golden Knights, they did not boo Gary Bettman when they won the Stanley Cup. That just shows they're not a part of the NHL. It's kind of like how Alberta doesn't want to be a part of Canada anymore. I think we should just completely disregard Vegas as an NHL hockey team. They can be a pro team, just not in the NHL, right? We don't accept them into the NHL culture. Yeah, Pasta, I agree. How do you get that view? It is the fixed camera angle. Okay, we got a 1-goal game now, chat. We have a 1-goal game. We're only down by 1. I think Ben's got to be a little aggressive here. If I can change my outlook on making the team, I got to do it. Barkov, giving it to Ben. I got no room, though. Oh, nice. Crossover, Ben. Bang! There we go. Sergei Bobrovsky, you are going to be forced to make that stop. I'm in your kitchen. Me living in Alberta, hearing that, I mean, it's true. Alberta's trying to leave Canada. They do not like the Liberal government. I mean, where are you going to go? We can't have just Alberta being their own country. You guys are going to lose all the healthcare features. Shot again. Good save, Bob. I'm getting some offensive zone time getting that puck. Over to Ben again. Throwing one on net. I'm throwing everything on net. Joshua. Over to Marshy. Ekman, Larson. Why is OEL in the offensive zone, like, pinching in right now? You got to play back. I know Bendover is the defensive defenseman, but oh no, Marshy with a shot. Oh, I screened the goaltender. Brad Marchand will extend the lead for the Florida Panthers. Ah, that's sad, chat. That is sad. Damn, bro, there's no mods here. Not a single mod? That's crazy. Type 1 in the chat if you want to become a mod. I'm surprised Bobby's not here. Bobby's usually here. Stream Elements is the only mod that's here. That's crazy. Calgary win their last game. What? Just like how Quebec wanted to leave Canada in the 90s. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1. I'll probably name a new mod eventually. Probably this month, I'd say. We only have a few right now. It's like Bobby, Justo. I don't even remember I think Aiden's still a mod somehow. He's actually been somewhat active in the watch party, so I'll give Aiden some credit. He's been in the watch parties consistently. All right, Ben, through the offensive zone. No options. Get it in deep. Get that puck in deep. I told you Pasta, Finland beat Canada. Bro, you legit gave me false information a day before it even happened. Reinhardt, no. Get out of here. I'm always in the watch parties. Are you in all live streams, though? I mean, I need the mods to show up. What doesn't matter what I'm streaming. I need them here. Sam Bennett. He's going to move that puck over. Reinhardt, is he going to dump it in? Yes, he is. Can I get there, Ben? Get there. All right, beautiful feed. Take my time in the defensive zone. I know we're down by 2. Stretch feed. Willie, I'm finding you. There you go, Nylander. Make a move with it. I've been out there. Willie walking into the middle, but Sergei Bobrovsky is going to make that save. Not bad. How did Canada lose the bronze medal? I have no idea. The fact that we were trailing, too. Canada came back in the final, like, 7 seconds, chat. They were down 2-1. That's absolutely pathetic. Bad year for Hockey Canada. Celebrini and Crosby on the team, no excuse. Protect the puck. Rip one on net. Oh, it hit the post. I could have had my first point here in preseason. Ben, D to D. Ekman Larson. He's going to find Matt Nyes on the backhander. Bob's going to make the stop again. Go, Ben. You got to get back. No back skating, only for skating? What am I even saying? Foreskin? AJ Greer. Good shot on net there. Poke check. Big. How? How am I not poke checking that? Good stop there, Wall. That'd be, buddy. I have Pats soon, so I can't be here consistently. What is Pats? Is that like military? Who do I think is the worst player on the Penguins? Stuart Skinner. Nah, I'm kidding. Ryan Graves. 100% Ryan Graves. Headman that puck. I'm going to get it back, though. Matt Nyes. I want it. Matt Nyes. Beautiful feed. Bend over. Oh, I tried, chat. I promised to y'all I tried. I wanted to slide that puck over. Tavares back to the blue line, finding me again. Hesitating, waiting, firing on net. Bob's going to make the stop, though. I'm getting closer, chat. I'm starting to contribute offensively. Brad Marchand hands it off to Barkov. Good intercept there by Ben. Take your time, Ben. Skate it if you have to. Skate that puck. You got Barkov on your heels. Bend over, Red Rover. Wiring a shot on net. And getting an offensive zone faceoff. Life is hard, but you could be harder. What does that mean? Provincial assignment test? Ah, I see, brother. Of course we lose after Bouchard. Listen, I'm not saying it's a coincidence, but it is a coincidence that Canada kind of fell apart defensively after Evan Bouchard got knocked the fuck out. Oh my God. I hope he's okay. I hope he doesn't have a long-term concussion effects from that, because that was a mean hit. As we are going to end preseason in our final preseason game. There we go. What was our record? 6-2, I think. 5-2. We only lost 2 games, so bend over. Wins and losses, the only thing that matters to me. It's not a coincidence. Bouchard is a top 5 defenseman in the league. I do agree with that. I think he's probably 5, but he's top 5. Are we making the roster? Chat, are we making the roster? Type 1 for yes and type 2 for no. Bouchard is not top 5. He's 100% top 5.
You had a great camp. You worked real hard. Unfortunately,
oh man,
going to work in your favor.
You had a great camp. You worked real hard. Unfortunately, the numbers aren't going to work in your favor. Coach, my impact does not show up on the stat sheet. This will mean that Bend Over now is headed to the American Hockey League. Da, da, da. All right, chat, we're in the AHL. I'm going to let my brand-like ability take a hit here. Bouchard is 4 or 5? Yeah. He's not the best defenseman in the world, but he's definitely top 5. He's proven that with his playoff performances and now with his regular season play. He's top 5, chat. Top 5 is Makar, Dahlin, Werenski, Hughes, and Hudson. You're propping up Lane Hudson pretty high, I should say. Makar, Dahlin, Werenski. Yeah, those top 4, I agree, are better than Bouchard, Makar, Dahlin, Werenski, and Hughes. I'd slot in Evan at number 5. But Lane Hudson is top 10. I'd say he's close. Him and Bouchard are pretty close. I will more so lean Evan Bouchard because of the postseason achievements that he has had. I mean, Hudson had a playoff run. He wasn't bad by any means, but I don't think he scored a single goal, or maybe had one. That overtime winner, I think. He was all right. It was a good playoff run by Hudson. It wasn't fantastic. He didn't raise his game to the level that Bouchard has shown in multiple playoff runs. He's got a better track record. I'll lean him for now. Could change. It's fluid, chat. Like Stephen A. always says, the list is fluid. Let's see the AHL lines. Thank you for believing in me. Brand like ability. There we go. All right, we are on the Toronto Marlies. And hopefully we are going to be winning hockey games and getting back up to the National Hockey League. The Canadiens cannot shoot the puck. Carolina did not allow them. Toronto Marlies time. Yes, we are now in the minors, chat, which means I should perform a little bit better. Put in the chat, how long do you guys think it'll take until I get called up? How long do you think? Go by games. How many games do I have to play before I'm back up at the NHL level? All right, we'll take a look at the lines. Man, this is not a great lineup. Bend Over, of course, is going to shine a little bit better. I'm alongside overall, similar to me. Elite medium potential still, 71 overall. And I have one of the worst puck skills possibly of all time. I am on that top line defensive pairing alongside Mermis. And our starting goalie right now is Dennis Hildeby, who is a 78 overall, which is pretty high for the American Hockey League. I'm very interested to see how we simulate. We'll see how it goes. Hughes, Werenski, Makar, Heiskanen, Taves, Hedman, Schaefer, all better than Bouchard. Disagree. Taves? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I think the offensive discrepancy between Heiskanen and Bouchard is bigger than the defensive discrepancy Therefore, I lean Evan Bouchard. I've seen also Bouchard raise his level in the playoffs way more than I have Miro Heiskanen. He's been in chat. Bouchard's been the best defenseman in a series up against Quinn Hughes and 2 series up against Miro Heiskanen. Head to head. I've seen him outplay Quinn Hughes and Miro in the same playoff run. Matter of fact. Bouchard is good offense, but so many turnovers. Werenski led the league in turnovers this season. Bouchard was like top 5, I think. Dahlin was up there too. Listen, defensemen that hold on to the puck and have a lot of puck possession time, they're going to turn the puck over, man. It's going to happen when you hold on to the puck that much. It's very easy to turn the puck over in an NHL hockey game. Look at Nathan McKinnon. He had so many turnovers in the regular season. Nobody dings him. The best players, a lot of times, because they have the puck on their stick so much, are going to lead the league in turnovers. It just happens. Taves plays more defense than Bouchard. Yeah, he's better defensively than Bouchard, but offensively, it's not even close. Bouchard impacts the game offensively at a much higher value than Devon Taves ever could. They're called defensemen for a reason, to defend, and Bouchard does not do that. You're wrong, brother. Check the numbers. He literally does defend. He defended at a very high level this season, the entire year, outside of the first 15 games where everybody on Edmonton was bad. Go check the numbers. Go run the analytics. I'm just saying, you just say these things because you see narratives online on Twitter. We got a 1-1 tie entering the third. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked right now, but Bouchard plays defense. It's the biggest fake narrative of all time, man. You don't watch the games. You don't read into the analytics. He plays defense. He's one of the best puck-moving defensemen in the entire league. Defense, what is defense, chat? Would you say a clean breakout pass? A stretch pass that lands on the tape? Is that good defense? I would say so. There's way more to defense than just looking at a defenseman and how many turnovers he's had. Oh my God, what a shot there. I got to get used to these AHL players. I don't know who the hell is on the Marlies right now. I got no clue at all. I apologize for going on a rant, but I'm very passionate about this. Zach Metza is better than Bouchard. All right. You've completely unvalidated anything you said in this live stream. Ah, what a hit there, baby. There we go. Mermis is my D partner. Now, I'm going to be a lot more offensive in the American Hockey League. Fuck the minors. I'm not just being a role player in the AHL. I got to score goals. I got to get some points on the board, and I got to affect the game and actually get a good form score system so I can get back up there in the NHL. Now, I am still going to be sound defensively. I'm going to show all defensemen how they should play. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Turn. I got burned. Halinas. Big poke check by Ben. Big stick Ben, baby. All right, where are we going here? Letary. I'll go off. I've been out there 50 seconds. Still not going to take that long of shifts. I don't want to be out there for a minute 30. A great supporter offensively and block shots. Pisses me off how many people are blindly hating on Bouchard and say the same. Yeah, I mean, it's the narrative, right? He caught that narrative because every single time he does have a turnover, it gets posted everywhere. On every single NHL coverage, right? Basically because it gets clicks. It gets people to engage, and the whole point of social media now is engagement farming. Nobody posts Zach Werenski's turnovers when they lead to goals, even though he leads the league in turnovers. It's only Bouchard and a select other few, but mostly Evan Bouchard. That's why it's like it's magnified. And these guys, they don't stay up. A lot of these hockey viewers are on the East Coast, so they don't get to watch Edmonton Oilers hockey games. They don't get to see how good Bouchard actually is. Back to the blue line. Ben. Oh my God. There it is, baby. First career professional goal, even though it's in the minors. Bend over, red or over. He has officially taken over in the AHL. That was a bomb from the blue line, and that is how you start your AHL career. Immediately having an impact on the Marlies. I just blasted one from the blue line, and that one was filthy. Oh my God, that was nasty. I don't think Bouchard is bad. I just think there is better. Well, obviously there is better. He's not the best defenseman in the NHL. 100% top 10, 90% top 5. We'll see what happens next season, but I would put him in top 5. He was better defensively than Makar this season. Yeah, but nobody knows that, right? You wouldn't know that either if you just followed hockey and were on Instagram and Twitter and saw the narrative that Bouchard cannot play defense, even though that's so emphatically wrong. It pisses me off, though, because it's a fake narrative that, I mean, a few years ago, he was pretty bad defensively, but he's improved. He's gotten better. He's just entering his prime now. He was a young defenseman who had defensive holes in his game, and over time, he's gotten a lot better at moving the puck, a lot better at defensive positioning, and just being more responsible defensively. I'm going. I see the open ice. I'm gone. Bend over. Chug to the outside, buddy. Chug, 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 chug. Protect that puck. Protect, protect, protect. I'm too big, too strong. How do they hug me on the boards, man? I don't understand, Jones. You're getting stapled to the boards. Give me the puck. Give me the puck. Boyd. No, Boyd. Don't take that shot. God damn it. I wanted that puck. Marlies might win the Calder Cup. IRL. Really? It's okay, Pasta, that you cannot comprehend that Metza is better than Bouchard. My friends were talking about putting Bouchard as a winger. That's how you know you don't know hockey. As soon as you start suggesting blank defenseman should just play forward because he's good offensively, it's two completely different positions. Bouchard cannot keep up with his skating as a forward. It's totally different. Green Giant. It's literally the most casual take of all time. Blank offensive defenseman should play wing because he puts up a lot of points and sometimes is not defensively responsible. It's so casual. It's like, bro, what? You don't understand the game then. You really don't. It's very few defensemen that can make that transition from D to forward. It really is. Bouchard's #1 fan. I'm definitely not Bouchard's #1 fan, but I'm just saying. I'm putting out the factual statements instead of pushing this fake narrative around him. It's so true, though, man. Most defensemen can't just jump up on wing and be a winger just because they're good offensively. Move that puck, Grew. Grew! Give me it. Dude, I'm wide open in the slot. Bendover's jumping into the rush, and you're not going to feed that man. Oh, Rosen! Bend over, right over. How did I not completely destroy that man? Uh-oh. The Rochester Americans, they are pulling their goaltender. Can bend over, get his second of the game. An empty netter would be nice. An empty netter would be nice. Bend over through the middle of the ice. He has a chance at the empty netter. Bang! There we go, baby. Second goal of the night. 2 career playoff AHL professional goals for Big Ben, as he has cemented himself as an AHL hero. He got sent down, and in game #1, I'm going to have a 2-goal night, baby. Still great defensively, still a role player, and still absolutely dominant. It's June tomorrow, by the way. Yeah, that's crazy. Bro, I just had a haircut. I hate the small talk. Not going to lie, I hate the small talk, too. I do not like small talk at all in any form, so that's why I hate getting haircuts. I don't even want to talk when I get my hair cut. Just cut my hair and let me get out of here as quick as possible. I don't know if I'm, like, bad because of that, but that's just how I feel. Bouchard should play winger when the Oilers need a goal. I mean, he's their #1 defenseman. He's going to be out there when they need a goal on defense. Chat, we graduate in 3 weeks. Congrats, brother. There we go. My AHL career has begun, and I'm starting out 1-0, baby. That's just like it. All right, the energy drink is gone. I'm onto water now. These Bouchard takes are crazy. He's actually been better on the defensive end. He has been, but the narrative is still there, right? See, here's the strategy to avoid barber small talk. Just close your eyes. I honestly only do that when they're like going into my bangs. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I can't sit there for 15 minutes with my eyes closed. When they're like cutting my bangs, I just close my eyes in case the hair gets in them. That's basically the only reason. Chat, the worst thing when you're getting a haircut is when hair falls to like your face. When it's on some sort of part of your face, like below your nose, and it gets itchy. Oh, I hate that. Because then you got to be like, hold up. I got to scratch. I got to move this. I hate that. That's the worst feeling ever. It's so bad. You don't want to interrupt the barber and be like, all right, I usually wait. I hold it and wait until, like, they're going to grab, like, another tool from the box or whatever. And I just reach my hand up and I just scratch my head. Is that not one of the most relatable things anybody could ever relate to? All right, let me make sure I overwrite my save file just in case I lose all this. Look at that. Plus 25 Delta. Great game by Ben. I guess goals and assists only matter in this stupid-ass sim engine, dude. Who I got winning the Stanley Cup? I got Vegas in 6. I can hold it. I can't hold it, man. It gets so itchy. Or, like, there'll be, like, a water drop dripping down your face, and you can just feel it. Oh, I hate that, man. I absolutely hate that. I am deaf. What's up, dude? Well, if you're deaf, you can't really hear me. You know what? There we go. What's up, dude? All right, first period. We get a 1-0 deficit up against the Rochester Americans, and we are down by 1 as we enter the third period. I got to go get my hair cut, my eyebrows waxed. Waxed? Did that just say waxed? Huh? Chat, do you guys wax your eyebrows? Is that like a thing now? They give you a 9-game trial in the AHL, and afterwards they'll decide if you get called up. All right, so we're at game 2. I don't care. All I care about is winning, chat. That's the only thing I care about right now. If you're complaining about the barber, then just do it yourself. Okay, 1, the greatest barber on planet Earth could not cut their own hair. 2, you gotta go to like a family member. Somebody that does hair. Okay, I'm not passing. Listen, it's the minors. I don't have to be the greatest role player of all time. If I'm a role player in the AHL, I'm probably not worthy of being in the National Hockey League. Get out of here, buddy. Still going to be stout defensively, though. But I'm going to be more aggressive offensively and wanting to jump into the rush. I could have caught that. That was a bad call. Bad call by Ben. Poke check. Oh, I missed. Good shot there. Give me the puck captain. Who's our captain here on the Marlies? I'm going to get the red line, and I'm just going to put it in deep and go off for a line change. When the dentist tries small talk, it sucks. You can't talk either way. Nonetheless, you don't want to. Yeah. Bro, my girl wants me to get them done. That's crazy, man. You signed up for that? I feel like that would be painful, no? Getting your eyebrows waxed? Hell no. Unless I had like a unibrow, I probably would not do that. All right, I'm up the middle. Oh, my God. They need to bend over to break the puck out, man. Forwards cannot break the puck out. They're not great at stretch feeds. What team do I support? The Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, Edmonton. All right, Easton Cowan. At least we got some good players in the minors that I can work with. Is that Livy Dunn's brother? Oh, you're getting your cheeks clapped, brother. Oh, there we go. Into the boards. Absolutely getting annihilated. All right, Livy Dunn's bro. He's going to pick it up. Finding Mater. No. I want 1 block shot per game, right? I got to try to block a shot per game. Oh, no, that's a bad call, man. That is a very, very bad call. Step up at the blue line. Ah, Ben, you're out of position too much, buddy. I got to be better defensively. Here we go. Bang. There we go. Bend over, Red Rover. I allowed a lanky bastard to tank over. I got the puck. Nope. Okay, I got it back. Breakout feed. Bang. There we go. Murmis. Moving up. I'm stepping up in the rush. Back pass. Back to Ben. Protect. Hold on to it. Beauty feed. Oh, what a shot. Sandstrom's going to cover it up, though. That was a good play, chat. That was a good rush by Ben. Joining the rush and making an impact. I voted no. Nobody saving the Leafs. Justo, shut up, old man. Oh, my God. We're already going after Kenobi? He just got here, bro. Finally a mod. What's up, Justo? How you been today, brother? You sour over that OKC loss last night? Victor Wembanyama. Already in the finals in year number 3. Crazy, man. We're in for an unbelievable prime of Wemby. Where are you from? I'm from the moon. What about you? Chat, you guys ever go outside and look at the moon and be like, wow, People actually, like, landed here. Like, we went to the moon. You guys ever do that? I was stuck, like, staring at the moon one day. It was, like, an evening, like, 7 p.m. It was before I went on a walk and ran into the middle of a drug deal, which is a whole nother story, but I just sat there and stared at the moon. It was actually pretty cool. It was still light out, but you could see the moon fully. Fully? I'm not even speaking English now. Where are you going, Warren? You're going nowhere, bud. Kozak. Kozak's gonna get... Oh, no. Back to Jones. Block the shot, Ben. Get your big ass in front of it, dude. Whatever you gotta do. Whatever it takes. That is the slogan of this career. Whatever it takes. Oh, you fucking... I hate the computers. They can't pass in this game, man. All right, we got 50 seconds remaining in this third. Gonna tie the game up. I gotta cheat for some offense right now, chat. I'm definitely gonna have to cheat. Bang. There we go. All right. Put me up in the rush. Bend over through the middle of the ice. Driving wide. I'm gonna stop up. Find the trailer. Trailer! What a save by the goaltender. I'm gonna pick it up, though. Bend over. Are you serious? Are we serious right now? Rochester's having trouble breaking it out. Jones. He's trying to feed it up. Ben's gonna turn it over. Good interception by Ben. I'm gonna go behind the net. Dude. My own team is in the middle of my way. Back to the blue line. Oh my God. What a late game push by the Marlies. All because of Bend over. And that is how he affects the game. It may not show up on the stat sheet. I may not get an assist on that play. But that all started with the bend over interception. And Ben going down deep. We won the draw, whatever you want to call it, the puck battle in the corner. Back to the blue line. And a beautiful shot from the D-man. That might actually have been the forward covering for me. It ends up in the back of the net, though, baby. Why are we doing a defenseman build? Because I want to become the greatest role player of all time. I want to lock in on defense. I want to truly commit myself to just doing the little things. Breakout passes, poke checks, block shots, being good defensively, and here and there I'll chip in the O-zone. You still got snow, bud? That picture you showed me in the Discord was insane. Nah, it melted that day, but it was even worse in the morning when I woke up. It was my car was completely covered in snow in the month of May. 3 days away from June. It just doesn't make sense. Is this the Norris Bouchard build pasta? No. This is... I don't even know. It's like a mix of Ryan Suter and the slap shot of Evan Bouchard. But first and most importantly, I want to be good defensively. I will chip in, though. Can we win that board battle? No, we're not. Aslan's going to win it. We got 3-on-3. Ben's actually getting some ice time. 2-on-1. Take the passer. Aslan. No. Here we go. Bend over, Red Rover. We got 2 away. Somebody come, laddie. Bend over. Go behind the net. Go behind the net. Keep it. Hold puck possession. These guys are too small, man. They're too small for Ben. Too small. Oh, right off the shin pads. God damn it. Oh, good job. Win that board battle. Do I go in? Do I go in? I shouldn't have gone in. Cross-check him, Rosen. All right, I got to glide a little bit. I don't have that much fatigue factor. Here we go. Letary over to me. Bang. I try to pass it. My bad, boys. My bad. Bend over, Red Rover. Bend over, Red Rover. He gets denied. Is that Devin Levi? Oh, no. Buffalo, the Rochester Americans, they're gone the other way. Dive. No, God damn it. Bend over, Red Rover. He did not take over, man. Nobody covered me on 3-on-3 overtime. Where is the forward at, dude? I had a breakaway. Why did they not cover? They did not give a rat's ass about helping me out defensively. Look at that. 3 forwards caught in deep. What are we doing, boys? Playing like it's some throwaway game in Rochester. God damn it, man. What roster am I using? I'm using the latest PHL roster, so a bunch of the PHL guys will be in here. That was sad, chat. That was bad. That was some throwaway game in Rochester. As we are now 1-1. 1-1 so far in the American Hockey League, and I have plus 22 Delta. Wemby in the NHL. I'm essentially Wemby in the NHL, but I'm just not supremely talented at the sport. I'm good at the little things, right? So Shorzy and Pekka in this universe, they are on the roster, but they're not in like the CHL. Simply because I removed them from my like rebuilds, so other teams wouldn't have an inherent advantage. They're on the roster, but they're on like Team Canada, so they will not show up in this Be a Pro. Plus, we're only going to be doing one season anyways. None of those guys are going to show up. 1 year, maybe 2 at the most. If we spend most of the time in the AHL, that is. Justo, thank you for the 10, brother. Wemby took Chet's soul. His soul belongs to Wemby now. Wemby is too tall to have a sustainable career. People with his height usually have a lot of injuries, but while he's here, dear God, yeah, he's probably going to have a short prime. I'd say like 8 years, and then he'll probably run into some issues like Yao Ming. But dude, those 8 seasons, he could rack up every single D point and win multiple MVPs and finals MVPs. OKC, they're done. It is the Wemby era now. All right, we are now headed to Bolivo. Chat, how do you say that name? Belleville? Belleville, not Bolivo? The Belleville Senators? I don't know. Thank you, Justo, for the $10 super chat, by the way. Everybody drop a W in the chat for Justo. You got to stay in the middle, D. You got to stay in the middle. Don't trust any D. Well, listen, this is the minors. I'm not a role player in the AHL. At the NHL level, you bet your ass I'm a role player. I got 3 goals so far in 2 games. The believable Senators? I want Wemby to be top 15, top 10 all time. It'll be tough. He'll have to have like some crazy peak because he's not going to have the longevity of a guy like Curry, KD, or LeBron, right? He's going to have like an unbelievable prime where he was just flat out the best player in the world. Nobody was close for like 8 years. Something like that. It's 10 p.m. right now, bro. What time zone are you in, dude? What time zone? All right, chat. We got what? A 2-1 game, I think, in the third right now. We're not doing too bad. We're going to continue to chug along here. Focus on my defensive coaching structure. Whatever you say. We are now in the minors, and we are now trying to work our way back up to make the NHL team. Eventually, I'm going to get called up. But the question is, how long is that going to take? Bendover obviously didn't have a good enough preseason to make the NHL roster. I already have 3 goals in 2 AHL hockey games. I'm not going to be the role player that I am in the NHL, but I will still be sound defensively and not make many mistakes. I have to be responsible, and I do not want to be out here with goals against. Big poke check, Ben. There we go. Stop him at the blue line. Do not allow that man to get a great shot on our goaltender. That is Dennis Hildeby. All right, Ben, let's break this puck out, brother. There's no pass. No pass. Get the red line and dump it in deep. There we go. Go for a line change.
Here comes the money.
Hey, UG, thank you for the $2 super chat. Eating some gabagool. Pass me that gabagool. I'd love to have and try gabagool. I gotta try it. I gotta head to Jersey and see all the Soprano references. That's what I gotta do. Oilers are the only Canadian team to not have their AHL affiliate in Canada. Really? That's interesting. Oh no. The Bulvo Senators. Or maybe Belleville, whatever. Easton Cowan. He's going to lead the rush. Now the Marlies are leading by 1. Back to Ben. At the blue line. Oh, what a shot by Bendover. Unfortunately, could not score his 4th career professional hockey league goal. Hodgson. Over. No, Cody. No, Rees. He's going to break both defensemen ankles. But thank you, Dennis Hildeby. You might be the GOAT. Hildeby might be the GOAT, chat. It's impossible to make Wemby in the NHL. You can't even make a guy 7 feet. Yeah, it's only, what, 6'9"? They did allow you to make your guy 7 feet, but you're not any taller. Once you pass 6'9", your guy doesn't actually get taller. It just says you're taller, which is the most EA thing I think I've ever seen in my lifetime. Here come the Senators. They're going to try to get one on net. All right. I got to be... get out of my way. I'm just like clustering in the neutral zone. Good shot there. I want to get 1 block per game. That is the goal. All right, Belvo Senators. Bendover is going to protect the puck. There it is in the slot. That went to the wrong guy, but it will not matter. Bendover will register his first ever AHL assist. And it was a beauty. Protecting the puck on the wall. Getting in deep. Finding the trailer. as he pops the water bottle here on the road. The Marlies might actually be a wagon, man. It might only take me 10 games, 7 games, and I'll be back up at that NHL level. Mark my words. I'm going to become the greatest role player the NHL has ever seen. Might, at this point, you should get called up soon. I should, man. I'm dominating down here in the minors. Dump it in, Ben. I've been out there 20 seconds. We got 20 more seconds here. 20 seconds left on my shift, and then I'll go off for a line change. The Marley's going to trap it up. Oh, no. What a feed there. McEwen. Over to the other guy. No. Walking out in front, and I think I was screening the goaltender. Unfortunately, Bendover is on for a goal for, and now he's on the ice for a goal against. Not great. Not great. I didn't want that to happen, chat. I'm in Pakistan, bro. It's 10:55. Huh? That's crazy. Would you say you're dominating the minors? I am dominating the minors. Wait, what? What did you say? That's a crazy-ass statement, chat. Uh-oh, Ben, you got to lock in here, buddy. All right, it is a 3-2 lead right now for the Marlies. Bendover, of course, got his first ever... Oh, no. I'm gonna keep the puck. There we go. Move that puck. Okay, get the red line. Get the red line and take it in yourself. Get a low shot on net. Seriously, this back checker is the greatest back checker of all time. I'm going to wait, curl back, and fire one at the goalie. That might be the strategy. Protect the puck, protect, and then just shoot it on net. Uh-oh, I got to get off. Oh, no, go for line change. That's not going to be a minus. That is the worst line change, I think, of all time. What was I thinking there, chat? To me, Gabagool is just stronger pepperoni. Is it spicy? How long does it take for you to get promoted to captain and be a pro? I honestly have no idea. To put it in perspective, Shorzy has not yet been a captain, but I've also been on multiple teams. I think you got to stay there for like multiple seasons. So I don't know. Chat, how long can somebody help him out? You're done, bud, on Twitter already. Justo, thank you for the 5, dude.
Here we go.
The only Wemby has is height. If it weren't for that, nah. Listen, that is the biggest cope of all time, Justo Kenobi. Victor Wembanyama is one of the most skilled big men of all time. That dude can do it all. He can pass, he can rebound, he can shoot, and he can score. He's very skilled. He's honestly, for his size, the most skilled player ever. Any guy above like 7'2". I mean, you can see the difference in skill between him and Chet. He's a lot better defensively. His height does play a factor, obviously, but that dude is very skillful. You see the moveset he does? He's got a little bag. He does. It's not the greatest bag of all time, but what a win there by the Marlies. What a victory.
Green Giant.
Chad, how many games till I get called up? 5? I'm going to give it 5. Thank you, Justo, for the 2. Someone will find a way to slow him down, hopefully. Otherwise, the NBA is cooked. I mean, what do you do, right? You're not going to find another center that's as mobile as him at 7'5". So they're going to be shorter. Once Wemby puts on some strength, man, it's over. Once he gets a little bit stronger and gets his man body, the league is done. All right, Craig Berube, I want to play in your system. I want to be the glue guy. Allow me to do that. I have 9 energy points. I should probably put them into the trade points, huh? That'd probably be a smart idea. I'll use... I'm just going to put 1. I'll put 1 in there. Every time it resets, I'll put 1. Just in case I don't want to run out of energy because my guy is slow as it is. Wemby is a Tim Duncan, but more talented. Offensively more talented. Yeah, he can shoot better. Defensively, he's obviously better. Yeah, pretty close. Tim Duncan had a different style of game, but he also played in a completely different era. All right, let's lock in. Everybody type lock in the chat. I want to have a big effort here in a big game as the Toronto Marlies trying to hold on to a 2-0 lead. Not too shabby. What's everyone's thoughts on Dunkin' Donuts back in Canada? Chat, what do y'all think? I'm not really a donut guy. I'm not a coffee guy either, so I don't think I'll be going there. Do you know about the advanced day strat? What does that mean? What that mean? What that mean? All right, bend over, Red Rover. It's time to take over. We are in an AHL hockey. Oh, I'm stepping up. I'm joining the rush. Bend over. I couldn't go to the backhand, man. My deking stat is so bad. That is a horrible turnover. What does that mean? Lock in. Chat, we are dialed right now. All right, here comes McLaughlin. Big poke check by Ben. Big stake Ben, baby. Protect that puck and break it out. W's in the chat. Every time I turn the puck over or I intercept the puck and make a good pass or a good feed, I need to see some W's. Bend over needs some cheer right now. Oh, no, this guy's on me. I'm just going to fire one on net. Oh, yeah, work my way in. Work my way in. Bang! What a stop by Nico Dawes. God damn. How old is Bend over? I'm 17. We are so different past us. Still a fan, though. Appreciate it. Advanced day strat is so you can get more energy points. You get 7 per week? What does that mean, though? How do you, like, do an advanced day strat? What do I got to do to get more energy points? Gotta go see you maybe next stream. I appreciate you coming out, dude. Every time I make a good defensive play, I need to see a W. 13-11, left in the third. All right. 13 minutes to go in this third. We get a 2-0 lead. I'm feeling confident, though, man. I do want to jump up in the rush. Boyd. Oh, Boyd, that's not even close to me, man. You're not even remotely close. I'll protect that puck, Ben. Get the red line. Get the red line. Put it in deep. There we go. W. Good play, Ben. Keep it simple. You don't want to be turning pucks over. We got a 2-0 lead, so we don't really need another goal in this game, but it would be nice. It would be nice to get as many goals as possible here in the American Hockey League as we are offside. You just advance day instead of simming to the next game? Do that every single day? Okay. I'll try. 11-10. Bend over still getting a long shift right now. No. Big stick, Ben, baby. What a defensive poke check. Give me that puck. Seriously? Who is 13 and why is his ass so slow? I'm going out for a line change. Bro, lock in. You can do it. Oh, I can do it. I've been dominating the minors, man. It'll be interesting to see how I do at the NHL level. All right, Ben, we are back. We are locked and loaded. This dude is erect at playing defense. That's all that matters in his life right now. Force him. Force him to dump that puck in. Big block shot. Oh, no. Rebound. You got to get there, Ben. Break it out. I'll skate it. Then I'll move it. I'm joining the rush, boys. Give it back to Big... I hate the computers. The computers cannot pass in this fucking hockey game, man. I swear to God. Uh-oh, Ben's got it again. Take my time. Take my time. Use the net. There we go. Use the net and break this puck out. Simple pass. Short pass. Can you give it back now? Oh, for fuck's sake! What are we doing? Really, EA? I can't call for a drop pass now? Get off my ass, bud. You're a bum. You're a plug. Get out of here. Let's go, Ben. When's the next Shoresy episode? I'll try to get one out this week, chat. Bro's playing like Morgan Riley. It's the computers. They're passing it to me way behind where I'm actually at. What is the camera angle? It is fixed camera angle as the Marlies will walk in on the road and they will pick up the victory, baby. W's in the chat. But it's OP when you finish World Juniors because the gap of the World Juniors and Memorial Cup is 3 months, so you can stack up trade points. That would have been good to know back in September when I started my first Be a Pro. This one, it's not really going to matter that much. Can you shout out my brother named Mario? Shout out Mario. It's me, Mario. I already got 4 points in 4 games, so I'm point per game. I'm literally doing my job. I'm being the MVP, which is not going to be my role at the next level. Oh, I did it again, chat. Fuck. I literally forgot to advance a day. My bad. My bad. I made peace with Julian based on my last comment. You guys are still beefing? We're still doing that in the Big 26. Hey, Pastor, how are you? I'm doing good, brother. Doing good today. Okay, I got 11 energy points. I don't know why I backed out. Did not mean to do that. We're going to go maybe 2. We put 4 into it. Yeah, 7's enough. I can deal with 7. No, I don't want to fight. He's right. Yeah, there's no reason for you guys to be still going at it years later. Why don't you have a gift button? What do you mean? I do. You guys can donate. It is the money symbol in the chat. You hover over it and it says show your support for pasta. Not necessary, but if you would like to, Go straight ahead. Knock yourself out. Not donate? What do you mean by gift then? Gift what? YouTube doesn't really have like a gift button. Mike wanted to play tickle toe tag. What that mean? What that mean? All right, so I think at the AHL level, you play a lot of back-to-backs or like home and home against teams, right? We're playing the Sens again. We get a 2-1 lead. Ben gets a sim goal. Or my D-man or D-partner, Mermis. Power play marker. But we are all tied up at 3. Justo, thank you for the one gifted member, dude. Zorro was gifted the membership. W's in the chat. There's the gift member. Like the laughing discos and stuff. What do you mean laughing discos? Not gift subs? I have no idea what you mean then, brother. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are building the greatest role player of all time. My goal is not to be a superstar. It is to be doing the little things out there on the ice. Poke checks, good breakout passes, good defensive zone positioning, and just winning games. The only stat that matters to Mr. Ben, Big Ben, are wins and losses. That is what I am defined on. If my team is winning games, it means I'm doing my job. If we lose games, I'm not doing my job. It's honestly that simple. Breakout feed. There we go. I'm going to pick that up. Stick lift. Oh, I tried. Okay, I'm too in deep. I got to get back a little bit. Oh, dude, my players are literally getting in my own way. I'm going to hold on to it. I'll make a good breakout feed. Use the net. There we go, baby. Bang. Get off the ice now. Logan Shaw, you can take that. I'm headed off. Well, those only happen. The AHL has back-to-back-to-backs. How much points you have? I'm point per game in the AHL right now. 4 points in 4 games, and I think all 4 of them... No, it's 3 goals, 1 apple. 3 goals, 1 assist. In the AHL, I'm going to be more of a rover. Probably go back to my roots. But at the NHL level, I do not care about points. Poke check that away. Good poke check, Ben. Get out of here, bud. I'm cross-checking everybody. It don't matter. You in front of my net? You're getting pounded in the back. Your cheeks are getting clapped. There's no way around it. Finland won in overtime. Finland won the World Championships. Nice. Oh, no, that's a bad pass, Ben. Luckily, I did recover. Go. Go with it. Baddock. Back to Ben now. I kind of got knocked off the puck. I picked it back up. Protect, protect, protect. Protect. I lost the loose puck. God damn it. I still have it, though. Back to the blue line. Dude, that's a bad turnover by Ben. Horrible turnover, and you got a back check. Attaboy, Mermis. Thank you for covering for me, dude. I appreciate it. That was horrible. I got no energy. I got to get off the ice. What are we doing, boys? You really turning it over that simple? Give me the puck. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Get the red line, put it in deep, and go off for a line change. Sabres legend, Helenis, golden goal. Wow. That's crazy, man. He played some playoff hockey and then went right into the World Championships. GTA 6 was supposed to come out last week. November 19th. You're playing Belleville. I live there. Is it Belleville? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I have no idea how to pronounce that name. I used to call them the Boulevard Senators. I just looked at it very like, take a shot. Oh, God damn it. Oh, we turn it over, though. The Marlies have possession. Good stop there by Sogard as he covers up the loose puck. Justo, thank you for the 5. Sorry I haven't been there consistently. Might be a couple of months before I am again. All good, dude. Lots of big projects at work, and I'm about to go to Canada. God damn, Kenobi, we're going to see you in Canada. True North, strong and free. Are you working in Canada? That's actually nuts. It would be kind of cool to, like, travel for your job. All right, I want the puck. I want to get a goal here. Use your point, boys. D to D. Hell, Ben's wide open right now at the blue line as we got to regroup. Give it to Ben. Can Ben get the puck, please? I can't see where the... I can't even see where the play is at. Johnson, headman the puck, boys. Bend over is wide open. Here we go. Bend over to the outside. Protect, protect, protect. I'm too big, too strong. Too big, too strong, baby. Too big, too strong. Get off of me. 145. I've been out there for 50 seconds. Can I go for a line change? I don't think I can. I got a back check. Yakemachuk to the outside. Over the middle. Yakemachuk. Big stick, Ben. Big stick, Ben. W's in the chat. That is a good defensive stick. Not the greatest line change, but it is what it is. Want Russia back in the World Championship or World Juniors? Yeah, me too, honestly. Try to pronounce. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Is it hard to get up the lines as a defensive defenseman? I guess we're going to find out, right? That's pretty much what Bendover has been, although I've been very offensive in the minors. But it'll be interesting to see once we get back up to that NHL level. How quickly do I move up, right? It's all based on form score. If you have a good form score, which I think only takes into account like goals, assists, and points. I don't even know how it works, but some people have told me that. I guess we'll see. The Leafs need Ben. They do need Ben. They need a culture shifter. A guy that can come in, change the culture, and lead that team to a Stanley Cup victory. Not by being the best offensively, but by being the greatest role player that the NHL has ever seen. The Leafs need bagged milk. Americans don't know about that, man. Bagged milk. Crazy. Crazy concept, eh? All right, let me get my health back up there. Please, NHL. Please, EA. Get me back up there, man. I don't want to be in the minors anymore. We're going to sim. I got -7 Delta now? What? How? How do I have -7 Delta? That doesn't even make any sense. All right, we're going to hop into another game here. First period, we got a 2-0 lead. Logan Shaw and Letteri. And it is a 5-2 domination by the Toronto Marlies. Russia comes back to get shut down by Czechia with Jakub Dolbesch. Honestly, Russia's a little bit weaker than they were earlier in the 2020s, chat. A lot of their good guys are older now. They have the best goaltenders by far, but center depth, not great. Not great. Can they just call you up already? We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. Right now, Bendover is grinding in the minors. All right, we got a multi-goal lead. My job is simple. Get the red line and dump it in. Carry it if you want, though, Ben. Take a shot. There we go. Parsons going to cover it up. Bendover Red Rover, allow me to take over. I'm a bit concerned with Chaka being our GM, especially with his past in Arizona. He's a con man, an absolute con man, Leaf fan. He's a fucking snitch. And he's going to get called out for it. That man, Leaf fan, you must have heard the story about when he was with the Arizona Coyotes and he pretended to have like sheets on his monitors, but they were literal pictures. He wasn't even doing anything. It made it look and seem like he was actually doing work. That dude's a straight up con man. I wouldn't trust him either with GM duties. I'm going to be honest. We'll see what he can do, though. He got hand-gifted the #1 overall draft pick, which not a lot of GMs get to do. Ben's going to break it out. Hold at the blue line. Oh, no, I'm on my backhand. What a keep by Ben. Take a shot. Take a shot on net. That is a great, calm, and composed play by Ben at the blue line. Did I hear how Lemieux died? Yes. We don't really need to talk about it, chat. There is no need. I read all the stories about him when it was rumored that we were going to hire him. L hire, in my opinion. We'll see what he does, though. Oh, Ben. Right down the middle to the backhand. What a shot by Ben. Good save by Parsons, though. Sorry, I typed it twice. All good. Just tell me when Edmonton fires Bowman. If we have another like first-round exit next season, I could see them firing Stan Bowman. I really could. But right now, I think his job's probably safe for the offseason. They already fired Knobber. God, I hope we get Bruce Cassidy, man. Bruce Cassidy, and then I'd rather Peter Laviolette. Those are like my top two right now. I don't want Craig Berube. I think they were interested in Tortorella too. I don't want Torts, even though he just made the conference or Stanley Cup Finals now. I don't want Torts. Give me Laviolette, but more so, give me Bruce Cassidy. His reputation around the league might be tarnished. That might be hard for him to make trades. That's another thing too. You guys don't understand. It's not NHL 26. Like, these GMs have reputations, and some GMs are harder to deal with. And some teams will just not make trades with other teams based on their GM relationship. Ah, there we go, Ben. Bend over, Red Rover. Allow your boy to take over. I'm jumping in the play. I'm gone. Give Ben the puck. King, you're not a king. In the middle, shot. Good save of Parsons again. Bendover is shooting in the minors. Lavi sucks. He ruins teams. He's washed. I don't know how a coach can be washed. Maybe he's like outdated with his coaching tactics. There's not really a big market on great coaches out there available, chat. There's honestly not. I think the Kings miss the playoffs next season. Yeah. I think LA is going to slot out of that playoff race. And like San Jose is going to be bumped up and get in. McEwen taking a shot. Easy save by Pesca. We shared some minutes in the... Oh, no. I'm getting run into. Hogan shot now the other way. I'm going to jump up. Bad turnover, boys. What are we doing? Ben's going to intercept it. Good feed by Ben through the middle. I'm too slow right now. I got to get off the ice. I've been out there for a minute. We got to go off for a line change. Number 69 is crazy. How is it crazy? Cassidy was my favorite team's old coach. I want Bruce Cassidy. By far and away my number one pick to be the head coach next season. Watch John Cooper come to Edmonton. He's not coming to Edmonton. That is not happening. He's not leaving the Lightning, chat. His contract's not even up either, and they're not going to fire the guy. He's the longest tenured head coach for a reason. Ben, at the blue line, making moves. They poked it off me. God damn it. All right, get in again. Get in, stop up, and bang. Put one on net. That's the strategy right now. Either stop up and make a play, maybe to your forward. Reese. Poke check, Ben. God damn it, I was holding in the check button. Move it up. Move the puck up. Empty net. We're down by... What? No, we're up by 3. We got a delayed penalty right now. All right, delayed penalty. I can go wild. Fuck defense. We're trying to cheese a goal right now. Rip that on net, bend over. Do what you got to do, buddy. Do what the do-ops do. Helly's running the show. No wonder he's been gone. Cooper has no reason to leave Tampa. Yeah, he's not leaving the Lightning. That is just not happening, chat. What about if Colorado fires their coach? Yeah, I would go after Jared Bednar. That would be a dumb decision by Colorado. We'll see. Edmonton would go after him too. It's been rumored. They're taking a look at Vegas and Colorado. So we'll see. Bednar is safe for one more season. I don't know, man. They delayed their post-season press conference, and they're waiting a while to make a decision right now on whether or not they want to bring him back. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's been some rumors floating around he might be done. Now, I wouldn't fire the guy, but sometimes teams do that, right? I'd laugh so hard if Berube goes to the Oilers. I'll feel bad for McDavid. I'll hate it too, man. We don't have the players. We don't have the defensive-style players to have a Berube system. He needs, like, to go to LA, like the Kings. A team like that. Not a team like the Oilers with the offensive firepower that we have. To the outside. It hit a skate. It hit a skate, chat. I tried giving it to the trailer. It didn't work out, though. Got to get back, Ben. Good job, boys. Just give the pass up. It is what it is. I'll join the rush, though. Back to me. I'm going to cut to the middle. Bend over, Red Rover. Allow me to take over. I tried to shoot. I tried my hardest to shoot. We quit on the man. I mean, that's pretty basic. Vegas quit on Bruce Cassidy, too. They were so simply done with that man in the locker room. Cover the front of the net. Cover the front of the net. I'm going to start... Oh, no. What a save there by Pesca. Atta B, buddy. Unk's already in the minors. Dude. It doesn't matter. I got to score goals. That's the only way the form score system goes up, Lose Twitch. Berube would be a good assistant coach. I don't think he's going to go for an assistant coach job, though. And there we go. Add another win to the win column for Bend Over. Wins and losses, the only thing that I'm tracking. Only thing I care about, man. Heard that the Russian national college hockey team will participate in these college world championship tournaments. Really? Interesting. Chat, rate my performance so far in the minors, 1 to 10. How good do you think I'm doing? I've been solid, man. Even better offensively. I am the GOAT. The GOAT role player. Who's the most entertaining teams to watch? Edmonton, Colorado. Trying to think of other teams. Fast teams that play with a lot of speed and have high offensive capabilities. So I would definitely say the top two is Colorado and Edmonton. Fast, man. A lot of speed in those games. Got to lay the body harder. A little fight action. All right, I got you. We'll get into a fight. Bend Over does need to use his body and be physical. All right, we got 12 trade points here. Or 12 energy points. I'll put 2 or 4 into trade points. and I'll keep the 7. Teams that use their D offensively in the O-zone, yeah, that too. They have very active defensemen that join the rush. I'll tell you who's not fun to watch, and it's Carolina. No offense to the Canes, but... All right, let's go to traits. We got 2 trait points. I'm thinking speed, Chad. I think I need to get faster, yeah. Let's get it in speed, and my speed's honestly decent. 82 and 83. I'm not slow, but it honestly feels like I am. How's bro not up yet? I don't know. Is it like 7 games, Chad, I think? 7 or 8 games? I got -2 delta. We got to get that plus. We got to get that in the plus. It can't be in the red. Got to be in the green. Dislike watching the Islanders before Matthew. Yeah, he's kind of changed the culture there, right? They're now exciting to watch because Matt Schaefer just does something crazy. And you're like, what? All right, we got a 2-2 tie. Washington was fun to watch in the 24 year, but as our youth starts to develop more, we'll get faster, more exciting. Yeah. You guys have a bright future. Schaefer's overrated. All right, let's debate this. Explain to me how Matthew Schaefer is overrated. I would love to know. This will be a good talking point. Vegas will spank the Canes? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a close series. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the 3rd period of a 2-2 tie. Bendover has put his work boots on, and it's time to go to work. Time to make some good breakout feeds. Bang, there we go. Get in the offensive zone. Look at that. Everybody undervalues how good the first pass is the most important pass, and everybody undervalues it. All the casual audience. They don't know about that first breakout feed. Kachuk! Oh, there we go. Give your balls a tug, buddy. Dover. I'm dovering right now. I'm red rovering. I'm gone. I'm gone. Here we go, Ben. Drive wide on this bum. Stop up at the blue line. Stop and go. Wait. Cut to the middle. Short side. I didn't get a shot on net. God damn it. I tried. I literally tried my hardest, chat. Uh-oh. Here come the Syracuse crunch. Good turnover by Ben. I'm going to get the red line, and I'm going to dump that one over the board so we get a whistle. I did not mean to do that at all. Not at all, chat. Thoughts on Finland winning against Switzerland? Decent. Vegas wins, though. I got the Golden Knights in 6. That is my official prediction. Caulfield sold in the playoffs. The reason why a guy like Logan Stankoven is better in the playoffs than a guy like Cole Caulfield, despite both of them being short, is simply their motor. I knew when Logan Stankoven was playing on Kamloops that dude was going to be a big game player. He just got a very high motor. He works his bag off, man. It's crazy. Cole Caulfield's motor is not that high. Now, he's got better talent and better goal-scoring ability. But what separates them in the playoffs when the games get tight and the big guys always destroy the little guys is your motor. Bang! Oh, my God, I missed the net. I got to start launching more slap shots on net. I did score my first career AHL goal like that. Watch Torts leave Vegas. His contract is up at June 30th, I believe. Is when his contract is up, so maybe. Who knows, man? All right, Ben walks the blue line, launching one on net. Good save there by Halverson. Stankoven got that back check, forecheck, paycheck type. Yeah, his motor's high. Caulfield can shoot the puck, but he can't move his feet. He just doesn't have that same motor. It's very hard to find smaller players that have a motor like Stankoven. Like St. Louis had that motor. Unfortunately, Cole Caulfield does not. He's way more of a skill guy, but he's also tiny, so it's tough. All right, Ben, losing the puck. I can't get it back, man. Why did I not even, like, reach for it? I feel like I could have. Be good defensive. I have not blocked a shot in a while. There we go. All over that black rubber thing, baby. All right, we're heading the other way. Give and go. Give it back to me. Give it to Ben. Ben's in the offensive zone. I hate the computers. I hate the computers so much. 50 seconds. Get off the ice. So like Zach Benson, yes, Zach Benson's one of those guys. He's got a high motor, a high compete. He wins puck battles even though he's undersized in most of the puck battles he goes into. Like Cole Caulfield does not. That's what separates these little guys in the playoffs. Because most of the time, small guys do not succeed, but there's a select few that can. Like a Marchand, a Stankoven, a Benson. Guys that can win puck battles against dudes that are much larger than them. The basic thing that I would say is motor, compete level, like words like that. Cole Caulfield's compete level is not high enough. His motor's not high enough. He doesn't go into a board battle in the corner against a 6'4" defenseman like Dahlin and come out with the puck. He doesn't. He gets easily rubbed out on the wall. He easily turns it over. I've seen it. I literally did watch parties for the Montreal Canadiens. Here we go, Ben. All alone on the breakaway. Slide it back door. What a stop by Halverson. Unbelievable. Highway robbery. I take Oilers sign Bob. I don't want Bob, man. Maybe to like a 1-year deal, 2 years, maybe. He's probably already fallen off, though, man. I don't want him. He's too old. 39, 40 years of age. I'm good. We don't need a 40-year-old goaltender. Oh, Ben got steamrolled. That's unbelievable. I just got absolutely decked by somebody half my size. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Kachuk. All right, Ben, pick it up. Good feed here. Wait. Bang. There we go. I'm joining the rush, Boyd. Boyd, give me that puck, Boyd. Boyd, I'm going to absolutely clap your cheeks in the shower. All right, Abus. Big poke check, Ben. Steal that puck. Use the net. And we're off the other way. Coach, I'm not going off for a line change. I want it back. Whip the Mohawks. Whip the Mohawks out. Oh, how? How is this guy cross-checking me and it's actually having effect? God damn it, the Marlies. Can we cause a turnover? Where's this puck going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Ah, god damn it. I gotta stay out here. 45 seconds remaining in overtime. Bendover's not going off for a line change. Not today. Not today. I pick it up. Here we go, Ben. Protect the puck. I got no energy. Protect. Bang. There it is. Lettieri takes a shot. Good save there. And here comes the crunch. The Syracuse crunch. They get a 2-on-1 forming. I'm going to take the shooter. No, I'm not. Never mind. God damn it. I didn't take either. I got no energy. Bendover slow. I got to get off the ice, Chad. I can't stay out here any longer. This is a long line change. Can we get a goal? 14 seconds. Here come the crunch. Good defensive play there. Why are you using the Ovi mirrored visor? Because Bendover does not like the lights in his eyes. He's got a blinding issue. He's 70% blind. And we are going to head to a shootout, unfortunately. Thank God I'm not the goaltender, though. Because you are ass. Appreciate it, Lose Twitch. Okay, Past, I have to go now. I'm glad I was able to come here today. I enjoyed talking to you. Thanks for coming out, Julian. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime soon. The shootout. Now, the question is Bendover actually going to be a shooter? Let's see what we can do here. All right, we need Dennis Hill to be the big monster to make a stop. There we go, baby. There we go. Well, you have Stuart Shitter in the net, so you're cooked. We don't have Stuart Shitter. I'm in the minors right now, dude. I'm not even on Pittsburgh. Oh, come on. You got to put Ben in the shootout lineup. If you want to see a goal, that's what we need. Come on, Hildeby. Big stop again here, brother. There we go. That 2020 Dallas run was very underrated. Kinda. I'm still not out there, Chad. I'm just watching the computers go back and forth here. I'd imagine eventually I'll get in. There we go. My D partner, Dakota Mermis, the captain of the Marlies, will get us on the board here in the shootout, baby. If you shoot, you losing the puck like Marchand. Red Rover. If you see Bendover, end your shift instantly. Stream is lagging for you guys. No lag on my end. If you experience any lag, just refresh the live. All right, we need to stop here, right, to win it. Dennis Hildeby is the fucking GOAT. And the Toronto Marlies will add another win in the win column. As we got Dennis Hildeby doing the airplane, baby. W's in the chat. Jeremy Seaman should leave the Bruins. Jeremy Seaman is crazy. 2024 Oilers run. Don't make me cry. I don't need that today. Prime Calvin Pickard in the net for the shootout. That was a big one, man. It was indeed a big one. All right, we got a C+, which wasn't bad. How many more games we got left? We got -3 Delta. All right. I think I'm going to call it there. We'll do a little recap, but Bendover has had a very strong start here in the AHL. 5-1-1 record for the Marlies. And I've been chipping in offensively, baby. Look at that. 4 goals, 6 points, 7 games. Not too shabby at all. 7 games played by Bend Over. We are going to head into our second live stream, which I think is going to be tomorrow, chat. I think we're going to go live again tomorrow, and we'll try to make it back up to the NHL roster. That is my goal of the next live stream. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our Discord. The link is pinned. We should be going live again tomorrow. And hopefully, Craig Berube will like what he sees here in the minors and have Bend Over make his NHL debut. So it was a good stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. Join our Discord. I'll be in there tonight. I don't think we have any sports on, but there'll be something to talk about. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Always remember, don't be silly, wrap your willy.